Exactly.
Do you know I got a warning for wanting to use Negro as opposed to blacks?
Yes, you have to, there's a workaround.
Yeah,
And
well,
the
I
workaround,
worked around it.
how'd you do it? I want to hear it.
I spelled Negro like Negroes and used
Very
black.
good, very good, very good.
That's crazy.
I find that negrotistic gets through, negrotism that gets through, but negro by itself is thwarted.
And it shouldn't be.
I agree, because nigga is not.
Neil, are you there?
Yep.
You haven't said nothing.
Working.
Any breaking news?
I got something for you. Have you? They said that the stock market is down today, and some people say that correlates with a impending major event that would negatively affect them, so they're getting out of the market now. What do y'all think about it?
It's not down that much. It's not even a whole point, I don't think. Or is it?
I haven't looked, but somebody said it was across like all the indexes.
He wants to go back to this idea about Iran, I think, but I would say there are multiple factors why the market is down today. Not necessarily because of Iran, but there are other factors as well. And I'm happy to list out what I think those things are, but I don't think it's just because of Iran.
Well, I mean, something that's complicated in the stock market is never going to have, one influencing factor. But some factors weigh more heavily than others. So, I don't know. You agree that insiders exist, right? People who are in the know who are going to trade off that information. You agree that exists?
I'm not sure I agree with the way what I think you're saying is the sentiment of what you're saying. I think I agree that people trade for a number of reasons, including geopolitical tensions, including spikes in oil prices, including confidence in a particular public policy, will influence the way in which people act in the market.
Well, and then, we've had this issue with, oh God, what's that guy's name that Donald Trump is getting on because he's claiming that he was inaccurate about, what is his name? The guy that sets the interest rate.
You're talking about the chairman of the Federal Reserve Board.
Jerome Powell. Yes.
Yeah, I actually think that more important than just Iran, I think, is a general fear of the political chaos, which is Donald John Trump. That's what I think is impacting the market this week.
Agreed.
Yeah, but that's not going to be on a 1 week basis. That's going to be over the course of his tenure. So right now, when you see,
wait, what is happening? What is this?
I agree with you about that point. There's a process.
Wait. What I'm saying is,
I agree with you, Concrete. That wasn't me that interrupted you initially, but I agree with you that it is that's who he is. I think that's what you're saying. Over the course of his time as president, this will continue to happen. I agree with you, but I think there have been inflection points over the last year since he's been president, that have seen significant shifts in the market because of political chaos. And I think those things will ebb and flow as things like new information comes out. So, for example, last year it was the tariffs that impacted the market, and Venezuela impacted the market. All of these things are inflection points. But I think, generally speaking, the political chaos for investors, and I'm not talking about just like individual stock, traders. I'm talking about like, institutional investors. Yeah, I think the sort of general political chaos is problematic in their minds. That's just a general thing. It's an opinion. No one has to agree with it. It is.
I don't know. I feel like the institutions win both ways. Like they win when it's down, they win when it's up.
I feel in these type of conversations that really they're not good.
I need okay, so if we go to the data set point, I'm pretty sure like institutional traders versus retail traders, and if you did the year to date or year profits, I'm pretty sure that the institutions make significant more amounts than retail traders.
So I'm not talking. So I think I'm not an expert on the markets. I'm not. But I think using the terms institutional traders is not the correct way to make the point that you're making. And comparing them to retail investors definitely is not. I don't think is going to. I'm not really sure what your point is when you use those words. I just don't understand it.
Tell them the honest word. You hear me? Yeah, tell them.
Accredited investors, when you say institutional traders?
Or like the mutual funds, like the big money movers.
Oh.
I just feel like, yeah.
They're not like, we wouldn't call them traders is what I'm saying. Okay. I don't understand.
Let's argue about what definition.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh,
yeah, tell them no on the windshield. You already talked with them? Oh, my bad, damn.
What term should we be using?
The ones that you find in a book that's worth reading.
Okay.
I'm sorry, like sometimes y'all just like some of these questions don't deserve.
No.
Wait, who is he talking about? Who is he talking about?
Too much.
She did not like the words being used, so I asked her, what does she like?
It doesn't matter at this point because y'all just
Answer for her. I asked her.
Well, she didn't answer it.
Oh, she did.
And she's going to.
Yeah,
I mean,
must be great.
So Hurricane, let me just speak to you because maybe you'll understand what I'm saying. Maybe I'm not using my words properly today, but when I'm talking about confidence in the market, I am thinking about institutional investors who are not traders. So that's what I'm talking about. That's why I think saying institutional traders versus retail traders starts off the conversation in a way that is like that doesn't really explain what the reality in the market. Like it just doesn't understand. Like it's just like a fundamental that framing it that way shows a fundamental misunderstanding of the market. That's what happens when you talk about it that way. I don't think I've ever heard someone say institutional trader.
Well, no. Sorry, your mama. That is a legitimate position because we know that there are firms that specialize in trading. What you're thinking about, even on an institutional level, you're thinking about.
And you wonder why people talk down to some of y'all.
Wait, hold on.
Y'all just think y'all just know shit.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Let me concrete.
Is my mic? All right. I just want to help get some better understanding. Institutional traders are a real legitimate thing and they do sway the market to a high degree because they do so algorithmically, which is with computers, and it can move the market when the algorithm is programmed in a way to respond to a particular catalyst or set of circumstances.
That has nothing to do with what's going on in the market today. These are institutional investors, mutual funds, hedge funds, large organizations that invest in this kind of thing, pension funds, all of that, institutional investors. Yes, they may use some kind of algorithm, but there's also people in there who are making these decisions with the institutions, and they are moving markets broadly. But everything you're saying with algorithms, I don't know what the point is.
Wait, why would you stop me in the middle of my sentence to tell me you don't understand?
Because
That's that unnecessary style of engagement. I got it. That's an unnecessary style. Okay, you don't understand it. That's fine.
One at a time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. You don't understand it. That's fine. This is like an egotistical response. But
No, I
your
understand
mama, I'm
that,
responding.
but why are you trying
One second. Your mama said that institutional trading is sort of like a misnomer, and I'm saying no. Institutions have trading. I didn't say you said that verbatim. I'm not repeating what you said verbatim. I'm summarizing. All right. Let me ask you. All right. Okay, that's fine. I disagree. But what we could just do to figure it out. I don't need to figure it out. We
don't need to figure it out.
As a community, as two people communicating.
Oh, okay. I'm out.
So you're the speaker. I'm the recipient, and I'm trying to summarize. You said my summary's wrong, so please help me understand you better. From what I understand,
and this is what
institutions. One second. From what I understand, what I understand.
And
what I understand, bro, please. What I understand. Oh my gosh, bro.
Bitch.
What is going on?
That's that you deserve.
What's going on?
You don't deserve.
This is anti-intellectual from the fucking scholars. Anti-intellectual from the scholars.
What you need.
Shout down Negro fucking hood tactics from the scholars. That's the sad part about it. No, let me just land, please. I just want to land. I just want uninterrupted. I just want to land uninterrupted, please. I just want the mutual respect that you want. That's all. I just want to land. So the whole point is that institutions do have trading desks. They do engage in trading, which is going to be short holds to exploit whatever price differences. They trade Forex. They trade commodities, they trade equities, they even trade debt. And the trading could be as short as milliseconds, or their holding period could be as short as milliseconds in order to take advantage of price differences, right? So the idea that institutions don't have trading desks where they don't have shifts, they don't pause. 1 second, I just want to land.
No one said that.
I'm not in the one interrupting. You just want to shout me down. I don't know why I got to get shouted down because you don't agree with me. You don't understand what I'm saying.
It's not.
I listened to you. I waited to hear what you have to say. I'm trying to respond. That's it.
No one wants to discuss.
Can you ask your mama to stop interrupting me? Like ankle biting me?
No, we want to move on.
Oh, you don't want me to respond to you. Okay. This is how we stay dumb as a community. Thank you. You don't care because your ego is more important than the community.
No, my bank account is more important in the community.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations. You still got an ignorance issue. No matter how big your bank account is, you still spoke on something that you have a limited perspective on. And now somebody tried to help you out, and you got all in your feelings. And you know how you...
Do not help.
Look at my bank account. I feel better now.
I don't want your help.
Maybe somebody...
I don't want to engage.
Somebody else needs the help.
Good.
Listening to you, they would have been fucked up.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry that bothers you.
Yeah, you bother me.
I think you'll be okay.
Concrete is what happens when people keep on reinforcing the false idea that all opinions matter and that
Shut
all
your
opinions
dumbass up. You don't even know what we're talking about.
Nigga, I'm not getting into the shit. I'm just calling
You
out.
don't know what I'm talking about
That's
either.
what I'm doing.
I'm gonna be nice to you, yo mama. You said
I wasn't
institutions
saying
don't
any of the
trade.
stuff you're talking
You
about.
said
This is weird.
institutions don't trade. We heard you. You said institutions don't trade.
Stop.
You said institutions don't trade.
Stop.
I did not say that. I was talking about what the guy said.
All right, I'm good. I had a quick little time out in the goop.
Yeah, concrete.
I'm better now.
Concrete,
Oh, look, here we go.
concrete
Here
is
we
the
go.
one child in the house who refused to listen. Yeah, I can already tell.
No, concrete
you were
was
a
raised by
Stubborn
wolves.
bitch.
He
At
was
home.
raised by wolves, and
That's what you are.
he was raised by wolves.
You
in the
refuse to listen
wilderness.
to your parents, ho, all the time. Incorrigible. That's who you've been all your life.
He wasn't raised by parents. He was raised in the woods by wolves.
Good afternoon, everyone. How are we?
Good afternoon.
Well, hello,
How
brother.
was your wheelchair doing today?
Oh, it's great. It's great. I refused to come on stage while he was here. Hope everyone is well.
Oh, he left? Oh, yay. It's been a strange afternoon.
It's been great. I've been on the road a lot. There's been a lot of great conversations taking place, and I appreciate it. Have no intention of crashing out today, but it's still early. God bless.
First Lady dismissed herself a couple of times today.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Oh, you're back.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Welcome
What
back.
was that?
You
Rewind.
did. You left. You left twice. One time you specifically said, I'm dismissing myself.
Oh yeah, that's because I did have a headache. Somebody told me to put salt in my water. I actually put some salt on some watermelon I had, and literally, like almost instantaneously, I felt.
Or you put some watermelon on your head.
No, I put some salt on the water, and I ate it.
And ate it. Oh, yeah. That's how my mom
Is
is.
that nigga done yelling?
Who is speaking?
Concrete. Don't get put out.
Why would I get put out when you got this nigga yelling at me constantly?
I mean,
I don't even know what he was
I'm
doing. I wasn't
sorry.
here for it.
First Lady, I was trying to speak about an issue.
Fuck
Let
you,
me
These
calm down.
niggas.
We're tired of
These
your
niggas.
dumbass.
Nobody wants
Shut
to
the
hear
fuck
y'all
up.
fighting right now.
I
Brother.
apologize, First Lady.
It's
Brother,
the 2 o'clock siesta
Yes, ma'am.
period. And
this is
during
what
the
I did early.
during
I'm just going to eliminate myself.
No, don't do it.
Don't do that, First Lady.
That's what I
During
did
the 2
early.
o'clock siesta period.
First Lady, we need your charm.
4.
We need
Can
your
we have a new
linguistic
rule between 2
innuendo.
and 4?
We
It's
need
no
your
arguing.
kindness, your greetings. But
Where
don't
are
let
your Negro notes?
China,
First
I'm
Lady.
gonna put them in the chat. You ready?
Between 2 and 4. No arguing. Eastern time.
This is the second time I had to put belt to ass for your mama, and I didn't want to. Your mama, I don't like
Still
you.
haven't. Oh
What
my
are you
God, that's
talking
about
about?
like
This
No
is the
more
second time I had to do BTA.
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm not engaging. Please stop.
delusional.
Please stop. Be respectful of yourself.
We gotta get a music.
That type of rhetoric doesn't work.
The salt.
It was you. It was you, Define.
Yo, Concrete, did you
Fine, you're kind of low, bro.
I heard.
Yes, Mom.
The message was from me. The message
Oh,
was
sorry.
from me.
Anyway,
Hurricane, what you chopping up?
I hear you from me, bro.
Hurricane, what you making? I heard you say you.
Yeah,
you,
I'm making an egg scramble with
What
red
were you
bell
asking me to
peppers,
explain, sir?
onions, Shut up. And cremini mushrooms. Yes, and I'm having them with 2 biscuits, gluten-free.
Y'all really abuse y'all in-group status. You know that, right?
What?
In-group status is when there is someone who is accepted by the greater populace, and then the out-group status.
We don't need
Nigga, you're a straight black man. You should not be crying about who's in group and who's out group. Okay? You're straight. Lean into that.
Yo, bro, what? That's crazy, y'all.
Mitch, don't get involved.
No, that's just
It's like your battle to
unnecessary, bro.
fight.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just-
Meech, you can get it too. You want some?
Mitch,
it don't matter, bro. It's an
Yeah,
app.
Mitch.
I don't like you.
Mitch, stay
Hurricane,
focused.
it's
It's
just the
cool, bro.
same
It's an app,
dumb
bro.
people.
Wait a minute, yo, please. Oh my God. Mitch, you just started coming around, buddy. You don't even know the people. These people have history that you aren't a part of.
Stay out of
And
it.
you're just judging where you're coming into this particular chapter. Just chill. Check your back channels, by the way.
No, he's trying to stand up for his fellow straight nigga. That's what he's trying to do.
Oh, God.
Hey, brother, were you in here yesterday when Jamal, aka Totem Pole, was sharing some of his revelations?
Child. Really, John?
Did you miss that?
Oh,
I
Johnny,
did.
about the marriage, about the kids were proper.
No, ma'am. It was about 15.
No, ma'am. Before
I'm gonna
that,
say 15.
about the 15 inches. Yeah.
See, now she put the inches on it. I just said 15.
Okay, I got a question. Did y'all get in the back channels?
Oh,
Oh, he didn't have the 15.
Jamal,
He did not have the
Oh,
15.
Mama,
His
stop,
his
please.
friend, who is no longer on this earth, had the 15.
he's giving me a reading.
How he know his friend had a 15-inch?
Because he
Now,
glanced at
Johnny,
it
look
in
what
the
you
locker
did.
room.
Look what you done did, Johnny. Look what you did.
Insane.
He
Go ahead,
admitted
Johnny.
that.
Tell the
He
story.
admitted to that.
Yes.
Tell the story, Johnny. Tell the story.
He said he glanced at it in the locker room. Like, didn't he say that this was a friend, a really good friend, a really good guy? But he kept giggling the whole time, so he clearly had fond memories. But he said he only glanced. He didn't say
He was
how
tickled
long the
pink.
glance was.
He was
But yeah,
tickled
he was
pink.
tickled, like giggling the whole time.
I mean,
reminiscing
he
about
was
it.
tickled. He
Yeah.
was really tickled.
Oh, these people just.
And what were some of the tips that he used?
He said he said he was killing it. He was
Yeah. And when he said he was intimidated, he said you would just something that you would never forget. He just had all these like adjectives, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And he was too happy to share it.
Then he said first of all he said locker room. Then he said the shower.
Okay.
So I'm like, which one is it?
Right.
Well, the shower and the locker room, of course.
No, it was. It's Johnny's fault. It's not
That's
my
a
fault.
lot.
I'm gonna.
It was a lot, brother.
That's too much.
But you got the green bean.
Oh, that's right. He said he was a killer. He said, like, when he was
Yeah, that's
describing
it.
his
That's what
friend,
he used. He said
he was a killer.
he was a killer. I said, how do you know what he was doing?
Killing.
A killer in what, MB?
Ugh.
Like, I'm just trying to figure out how did the killer in the 15.
Oh, and then he also
That's-
said that
I was
his
about to
friends
say,
would
damn.
tell him about cutting the hair on his chest. Like, his friends are very intimate with their conversations, and he thought that was totally normal.
What is happening?
That's
Wait,
very
you mean-
interesting.
You mean,
He said he had
Stuff like
13
that.
more hours to drive yesterday, so I guess as he was just driving, his mind was just.
Now, see, no, let me bring this into context because Johnny's left out a very important part. There was a conversation about Arnold Palmer and the president bringing up.
You're out.
What? I'm sorry. It's just,
Oh, we thought you didn't mean to do that.
this is.
So he was responding saying that it was okay for the president to talk about that because he also went to school with somebody who was 15 inches hung low. And
Wait.
that's how we got into the conversation.
Hold on, wait. So he wasn't even talking about his own person. He was talking.
No.
He
Yes.
was referring to one he saw. One that he saw in a locker room.
So you know the question I wanted to ask yesterday but didn't because y'all weren't ready. If he talked about a 15-inch penis, that means he must have seen it erect.
Well, actually, somebody did.
Somebody did ask.
Empress came up and asked the question: Was it on hard? And he said no.
Boom the room.
Okay, so
let's just start over tomorrow.
so then that means that he must have asked the guy how long it gets when it's hard because people are
No,
walking
he
around.
is saying. Now, I will say that I have heard of
Yeah.
This is
people
getting too much.
without
Wait, hold on, Sonny.
hanging.
I'm gonna go back to the scholars.
Wait, just hold on a
Right.
second, your mama, because see now, Sonny want to talk about what she done heard, and she acting like she don't know who I am. Lady,
Yes, that's what I've heard.
there ain't no man walking around with a flaccid 15-inch penis, okay?
Well, okay, so this conversation is absolutely
Thank you.
too much. I do appreciate that you said the word flaccid correctly.
Of
I
course.
do appreciate that. However, this is insane.
Somebody in the
On-
chat said they saw it. Look in the chat. Y'all look in the chat.
Well, that's because y'all be watching pornography. And so these people are doing all sorts of things to their bodies that are not normal.
Rodney, first of all, come up and explain yourself, because I said 15 inches. I was very clear. Okay? It's not happening.
Picture omelet. What is going on? Get out of the chat.
I don't make omelets. I make egg scrambled.
Oh, God.
I thought you said omelet. I'm sorry.
No, because he doesn't put anything in his eggs.
He
I
just
do.
said
What are you talking about?
he was cutting up green. I mean,
He
red
probably
pepper.
put nutmeg.
Oh.
Not nutmeg.
Ronnie said if he
That
at
was-
work, he can't come.
You aren't aware of Hurricane's obsession with nutmeg?
Oh.
And eggs.
That's
And
a-
everything.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't use nutmeg, but I have. So, yeah.
Ugh. Okay.
Now we went from dicks to food. This is insane.
Oh.
From dicks to
That
nutmeg.
disgust was loud as hell.
It's insane.
Bad. And
I
nobody said
like
hard.
nutmeg in my coffee. That's good.
So, nutmeg complements green vegetables.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Who are not Western, you will season their veggies. So,
I'm gonna put some in my greens.
He gave us a whole clinic on what to
Oh,
use
God.
nutmeg for.
Don't get him started on this, please. Let's move on. I don't want to talk about flaccid or erect penises, but I don't want to talk about his greens
Nutmeg.
and nutmeg.
All right. So then what would you like
Can
to
I
talk
ask a
about?
question real
Finish
quick?
Mhm.
The new update, do we all see the same
Yes, no.
suggestions?
Nope.
Or is personal? Okay.
Yeah. Which is even more insane. So my last one says say hi to Bentop. Bentop. Join DOC's house. What you got?
Verizon is back up for people who have had the SOS on their phone.
Okay, I'm still on SOS. I might have to turn it on. My last one is Elon Musk just joined Clubhouse. And right before that, it says, where's the receipts? Join that house.
I've seen where's the receipts? Join that house. I've seen that, but that's not in the latest.
Oh yeah,
They had
First
to
Lady
stop.
had a real good one. Join the house. Like what was it? Something about bitches and hoes or something like that. It was.
You have
wild.
not heard me say that. Cut it out.
You did. You had one yesterday. It was wild. Like the house of bitches or something. It was insane. And I'm telling the truth.
I don't recall. My head was hurting too bad yesterday. I really. What? Did you?
Lord have mercy.
Let me go.
Lord have mercy.
Let me go.
You said let me go.
Let me
You
go.
better not leave.
Y'all disappeared on me yesterday. Was that yesterday? What you shaking up? Is that a rattle?
No, I'm driving. I'm driving. It's my drink.
Oh, you drinking a shake?
No.
You drinking a Cretan?
It's a drink without a straw.
It's a big gulp.
Well, no, it's a straw. There is a straw, but I'm not using the straw.
He
in
got a
public.
big gulp.
Have any update news?
No.
My stomach
Who,
hurt.
me? No.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
Brother, I got a
I'm
question. I have a question for you. Third party data. Oh, this is for Sonny too. Third party data. If I ask X firm to collect data for me, and they returned it to me, the data that they collected, is that considered third party data?
No.
Yeah,
If you have them collected for you, it's really primary.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I'm
Yeah. If you're the one initiated, yeah.
Thank you. I knew the social scientist was gonna know.
Is that drink
Well,
like
I'm
a
not- I
snowball
don't-
or something?
I don't. No, it's just the ice. I'm sorry. I'll mute up.
No, I like the sound of the ice. That's why I'm asking. I like the
It's the
ice.
big gulp. It's the big gulp, First Lady. I'm telling you.
A big gulp?
Your mama,
Yeah.
you don't know.
From like
Okay.
11-7?
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
brother. Just like you know me. I know me.
Oh my God. Listen.
7-Eleven? Big gulps?
Yes.
I haven't seen a
Yeah.
big gulp in Lord knows when.
It is. I don't drink them always.
that's
But
why he didn't want to admit to it. He was trying not to say what it was.
this week,
Kept it going.
It gave
You should've
itself
kept it going.
away.
this week, I'm on the drink this week. That's all I'm gonna.
Don't let your problems get you down. Don't let your situations make you frown. Remember that song? Hold
No, I don't know
your
that one.
head up.
But come on.
Jesus, he's the way, the truth, and the light. I'm telling you, we'll be alright. You don't know that song?
No.
Y'all ain't real church people. Let me.
But see, that's what I'm saying. They have the nerve to think he was Muslim over there talking about. That's funny to me.
Wait, I do practice.
I
I have definitely practiced Ramadan. I have
Yeah, First Lady, but we know your roots. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
My
but
roots.
What's
Okay.
your root here?
Yes.
You just you just religious curious.
Well, I was religious curious, and
Oh, but now
being
you stopped.
religious curious led me to the promised land.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you went to the 1-2
Come
ball.
on.
Gotcha.
Come on.
All right. That was a word.
The next thing we know, she's gonna be talking about who's going with me to Canaan.
Oh, wait a minute. What's these new PTRs y'all got? What's going on? What's that about? What's this? Scott and Rambo? What's that?
Well, I just wanted to have fun with a family crest. So I was just having fun, and it means some significance. But I'm not going to get into that. But that word in the middle, you should look that out. I experienced a full moon on the 3rd of January. It's called the moon. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to be on that type of time, that wolf energy, beautiful moon. And so I incorporated that into my crescent, my family crescent. That's so. I'm just having some fun. But look up in the center. Just look up that word.
Why would you laugh?
Bird, what's the
First lady, why would you laugh?
Word is, let me see. Okay.
For the first time, she's like, she's had it enough. She's just gonna leave herself and laugh.
She is the best for that.
FENRIR. Yeah.
Boy, child, let me tell you something. My God, today.
Yeah, First Lady, just a local artist here in the city.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
Why would you laugh like that?
I
That's insane. That's insane.
I wasn't ready. I don't know.
I was. I'm glad you did.
And the
You
wolf.
kept me from. Yeah, and let me mute up. I'm not messing with y'all.
And the wolves represent a mentality. Because you could be your own wolf, or you could be a leader of a pack. You know, like, so the wolf, the personality of a wolf is so diverse. You know, they adapt, they survive, they know how to lead. When it's time to lead, they know how to be part of a pack. So that was it. So I just tied it all in. Just having some fun. Just my little creativity, nothing major.
So you created yourself.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, go ahead, friend.
And the seven and the sun and the moon and the star, you know, I mean, that goes without saying. But that's all. Just having some fun. Just having some fun.
Okay. That's what's up.
So the seven, the moon.
Oh, I didn't ask.
Okay, child. I'm sorry. That represents. Yeah.
Did y'all talk about this? I'm sure you did. State Department will suspend immigrant visa processing from 75 countries.
Yeah, child. Hurricane brought that maybe a couple hours ago, and we went through all the we went through some of the countries, and they seem to be, you know.
I mean, from 75?
Yeah.
That's wild.
You know, Nigeria was on it.
Nigeria stays on that list.
But I thought he was trying to help the Nigerians and the Christians over there.
I want to go back to Mandela Barnes.
Oh, what about Mandela Barnes?
Y'all friend, man, I done riled up.
He said, forget y'all. He ain't got nothing else to say, y'all.
He said I had a bad argument earlier. It's all good.
Yeah, he told me I wasn't in good faith.
Yeah, I think he got mad at me too.
Yeah, it's all good. I don't know no scholars neither.
Oh Lord, y'all too much. Y'all too
Oh,
much.
you wasn't here for none of that, brother?
No, he missed all that.
No, I missed it
Dad's
all.
been on mute since he came back. He only talking to neoliberal.
Oh,
Fuck
that's
us
so
blacks.
that's so
He
pro-black
fucking
of
with
him.
the blacks.
Yeah, that's so pro-black of him.
Well, he is
Let me stop
pro-black.
before you get mad at me. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm gone downstairs.
We're just joking.
The road's gone. 1,000 stranded on Outer Banks as entire highway disappears under Atlantic surge. What? Lord Jesus, take me to another place.
Telling us what we already knew about 20 hours ago. 20 minutes ago.
Wait a minute. Wait one cockamamie minute. They say ICE agent struck by Renee Good who suffered internal bleeding to torso.
Girl, they are full of shit.
Let me log off. I did it.
They're making shit up.
apparently Greenland is coming to some type of working agreement. That just flashed across the screen when I came downstairs. So I don't know what there's supposed to be a working agreement in play between and our government. Details to follow, they said.
This says the federal agent who fatally shot Renee Nicole Good in Minneapolis last week suffered internal bleeding to his torso when he was struck by her vehicle. A DHS official confirmed to Fox News on Wednesday. The extent of the bleeding to U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agent Jonathan Ross was not immediately clear. Wow. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem had previously said the agent was treated at a hospital before being released that same day. The health update comes after Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey previously downplayed the agent's injuries. The ICE agent walked away with a hip injury that he might as well have gotten from closing a refrigerator door with his hips, he told reporters on Friday. Give me a break. No, he was not ran over. He walked out of there with a hop in his step. I'm not gonna play this clip. That's the new thing now. So he had internal bleeding.
Not the Nobel Peace Prize president taking us into a full-scale conflict. That's what Trump's predicting now.
Somebody brought up Eric Adams earlier today, but apparently the former aide to Eric Adams arrested on federal bribery charges. Did y'all hear about that?
No.
Says Eric Adams may no longer be mayor of New York City, but the alleged corruption in his administration is extending beyond his time in City Hall. On Tuesday, federal prosecutor charged Tony Herbert, a former official in the office of the mayor, with bribery in connection with two separate pay-to-play schemes. Herbert was arrested Tuesday morning and entered a not guilty plea at his arraignment. He received a $50,000 what is this? I don't know that word. Bond, and is due back in court on January 30th. The charge against Herbert followed the conviction. Thanks. Are you reading this?
No.
What is it recognizance bond?
That just means you don't have to put any money up.
Oh, get out on your own recognizance. Okay, gotcha. The charge against Herbert followed the conviction of former Adams aide Mohammed Bahi in a illegal donation scheme. He was sentenced to 3 years probation. Ingrid Lewis Martin, Adams' chief advisor, was indicted bribery charges, and that case is ongoing. So does this all have to do with Adams? Is this part of his corruption charges that he got off on as well?
No, I don't think so. He started a crypto, and it's also they have $1 million missing from his crypto venture already. That's Adams.
So he had his own situation going on?
Well, just now, this was like this week. He started a crypto right after leaving the. Sorry, I meant Whole Foods.
Look at him trying to flex on us because we only
These
shop
people
at the
gotta
Piggly
stop thinking they
It
can.
sounded like he was eating Whole Foods.
Did it?
No, it's like it's spotty over here.
Is Concrete trying to talk to me again?
Yo, mama, I wanted to apologize earlier.
Oh my God, no.
I had a nigristic outbreak. I apologize. She ran.
And then in the second indictment alleges Herbert took $5,000 in kickbacks from the director of a funeral home in exchange for approving financial assistance for burial service for low-income families. What? Why are these people involved in so much corruption?
Wait, what they were doing? Pre-needs?
I don't know. What is. In the second indictment alleges Herbert took $5,000 in kickbacks from the director of a funeral home in exchange for approving financial assistance for burial service for low-income families.
We already
$5,000?
talked about everything you're saying this morning.
Oh, so y'all did talk. That's what I asked y'all.
No. I'm telling Trent. What he's putting in the chat. He's what Patty already told us about this morning about them evacuating the bases in Qatar.
Now, I don't know about Italy. Italy is evacuating those citizens?
Trent, I don't care. Then why are you in here now spamming the chat with it? Like, really, go away. Like, we don't care. You're not the breaking news correspondent in here.
Let him be what he gonna be.
He paid for this.
He's spamming the chat, copying and pasting stuff from Twitter into here.
Trump for president. What? Overseas been evacuated? God darn these people.
Oh, you're back. Hello, your mama.
Somebody gotta stop.
Leave her alone.
I just said hello. I just said hello.
Okay, just because you said hello, she don't want to be bothered. Just don't say nothing.
Negro, do you your notes?
Yeah, give me the list. Who am I allowed to speak to and what am I allowed to speak to?
Nobody.
Just be you stay silent. That's how you stay in the room. Stay silent.
Hey, look, Trent, you might want to get with Eldorado. I don't see him in here right now, but he got that NSFW off of his thing.
You might want to get with Meech so they could talk about tariffs.
Oh no, I was here for that.
And institutional traders.
I was there for the I love what Trump is doing for me. And I love the tariffs, but I can't tell you why I love them.
He's like, what's wrong with using ChatGPT? Bro.
What are you talking about? And U.S. will join in the protests and stop these trash regime of Iran. Oh,
posted an article in the chat. But I haven't been able to read. I'm at a stoplight. I was just looking at things, but it's an NPR article, and talking about the tariffs. And so it says, how have prices changed in a year? And it said NPR checked 114 items at Walmart. And so the subheadline is, we found the effects of tariffs and extreme weather relief finally in the egg cooler, plus one case of shrinkflation. So I thought it was about a 4-minute, I think they have a video as well. But I know that, there's talk of tariffs, and we talked about prices of items and things like that. So I thought it might be an interesting read. Like I said, I can't read it now, but I just posted it in the chat. Thought it might be a nice point for discussion at some other time.
Well, there is breaking news now. Germany just issued a NOTAM for Iran. German authorities have issued a new NOTAM for all German airlines entering in airspace, scheduled to resume flights to Iran on Friday. So I guess it's now until Friday. But that's the first thing to go out.
love it.
Go sleep.
That's why I was like, can Trent give us a head? I mean, an update, just spamming the chat. Like, can he just speak?
Well,
the
he's
words
afraid to
again?
speak because as soon as he's talking, everybody pounces on him.
Oh.
And he doesn't want his back broken because he's trying to speak.
Oh.
And there's no subsidies, so there's a possibility that he might not be able to afford insurance.
So, fact.
No, you're sorry.
First lady, they said when you said pounce.
That insurance, oh boy. He had to. Well, I can't talk about it, but damn, the insurance is not. The insurance is not as a cut. They got to do something.
But wait, you don't know anything about that.
Anything about what?
The rates. It doesn't impact you, right?
Oh, fuck yeah, it does. Well, yeah. I mean, well, me and my wife do separate. Obviously, she works in the hospital, but even theirs is up too. Everybody. Well, the healthcare is out of control. We got to do something. This ain't gonna work.
Well, we can fund foreign wars and ICE agents going into cities all across America. We can start with that, maybe that.
Or you can open an OnlyFans.
Girl, you ought to see me. I'm gonna get my nails done like Gemini. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. I'll see y'all later. It's gonna be cooking in about 2 hours.
What's gonna be cooking?
This is the problem. What is going on with Trent? Why can't he just tell us? Explain.
It's so weird.
Putting all this stuff in that you leave.
But tell Gemini what he said.
It's so weird. He should get his eyebrows done like Gemini.
Like, am I the only one that think it's kind of off? Like,
what do you mean? How he's gonna get his eyebrows done? How does Gemini get his eyebrows done?
Is off.
What's going on?
No, it is weird, your mama.
who gets their eyebrows done other than me?
Apparently, Spirit said Gemini gets his eyebrows.
That's what he said. I mean, he said it to the
Oh,
same
with them toenails, with them feet that he showed us, I believe it.
Yeah.
That's nasty, bro.
That's all. They eyebrows.
He said that he doesn't want a unibrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he has thick
But
eyelashes.
my point stands.
I mean eyebrows. I wish I had thick eyebrows. I had to draw mine on.
You used to draw them.
Yeah.
Not
You
you,
don't get 'em,
90s Latina.
Get them
Come here, brother. Come sit next to me. Come sit right next to me, right here. And don't move. You're in timeout, sir. Yeah, no, I don't. Like, my eyebrows, like, I don't, like, hair is not readily on my body. Like, my legs, my arms, my eyebrows. I don't have hair in those. It's very thin.
Wait,
or
hold
blonde.
on. That's too much information.
My beard just started connecting, so I know what you mean.
What the hell?
My beard is now. She's talking about
You
hair.
letting you know she's the moot.
Oh, the men love them sleeves.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let me go.
Yeah, because it's about to get weird.
Somebody give me some water.
That's why they be going after them young girls.
Huh?
It's true.
The young girls. That's just
The first lady really lady. Say.
Yeah, she's been doing that today.
Oh, okay.
I think other people have been doing that today as well.
Yeah, guess who's here? Guess who's not here to protect you? Uh-oh. That was a joke.
So won't you help me? Oh, now, Divine, you tell me to boom it? You want me to boom it? Because I'll boom it. Your mama, you came back to the go? Look at Quinn. Welcome back. Quinn, you've been real quiet lately. Where you been at? I haven't seen you lately. All right, so, I see government apologizes for mistakenly deporting a college student. Huh?
Lilly made a mistake in deporting a Massachusetts college student last fall. A lawyer representing the Trump administration told a federal judge that immigration agents violated a court order when they detained 19-year-old Annie Lucia Lopez Velosa, put her in handcuffs and sent her to Honduras. Last month, she broke down as she told our own Jacob Soboroff she wasn't even able to talk to her parents before she was put on that plane. Honey, because I wasn't able to let them know that I was going to get deported, and I didn't even know that I was going to get deported until I was on the plane.
Damn.
Alonso's attorney says his client's story is not over. He says that outside of the apology, the government has done nothing to try to fix the situation or to try to help bring him back.
Damn, she's not even back.
Government.
Wow. How about? I didn't know about that. Well, they said during the campaign that would never happen. People would never get deported. That wasn't supposed to get deported. But here we are.
One of the reasons why more Americans now support abolishing ICE than keeping it.
What's the new polls on that?
3% difference, something like from the top of my head, 46 to 43, 46% support abolishing ICE.
Yo, did that come out after the Minnesota issue, or is that before?
I think probably I have to look. I don't. It's a YouGov poll. If you Google it, it made the headlines. I can't do it right now.
Okay. Well, in other news, Megan Good African citizenship. Did y'all hear that? Okay, Arthur.
Yeah, he used to actually live right next door to me. He's actually a pretty cool dude back then.
Oh, really?
But then he got famous. It was like, Jonathan who? What? Forgot all about the little people.
There's this guy that looks like Barack Obama. They did a prank in New York City, a look-alike prank in New York City with Barack. That's funny.
Wait, was it a meetup? Because they've been doing a few of those in New York, where they're doing like different celebrities and a meetup of the lookalikes. So I didn't know if that was a whole thing with Barack.
Well, did you see the one with Timothy Chalamet? He actually showed up to his own lookalike.
Yeah. They did
That's
him,
really good.
Pedro Pascal. They did him.
Well, it says the video features a prank-style social experiment with Barack Obama look-alike moving through public spaces in New York. Watch how people notice, react, and interact as the look-alike blends into everyday city life, creating spontaneous and engaging moments. first of all, I wouldn't believe that if this is how security is dressed.
First, I want to say that conversation earlier was very good. And I think that it's something that we need to discuss more, because what I find over time is that when you have a contentious topic that, emotions are very raw initially and people are open to dialogue, but once you've heard the topic repeatedly, into more calm. So the academics and the podcasters is something I think is a very important, critical topic, and I think we should revisit it periodically, if not every day, every hour, in the same way that we talk about the gender war issue.
Okay.
Because it's also very critical issues within the Black community.
Right.
And not an executive producer, assistant director, part of the catering or the choreography or videography or the music production. That is, expect, any influence politically correct spaceship, mothership, whatever it is that y'all, whatever type of.
Okay. Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
Okay. I think Trump might be live now. I'm not sure. Is that correct?
I'm gonna look and see if I can find it real quick. I know they were talking about USDA and Kennedy and milk in schools meeting a certain criteria before they okay it. What's going on?
I don't think Patty will be able to play it though. Sounds like she's a little busy. Hey Jack, good to see you, brother. Nobody else has anything? Y'all don't have nothing? Y'all, I guess y'all about tired though now. Oh, look at Matt. How you doing, Matt?
Fantastic. Waiting for my beautiful 2-year-old daughter to get home.
Oh, get home from where?
She goes to preschool, and Paw Paw picks her up. So I'll wait for her when she pulls up to Paw Paw's house, which is right next to me.
Who's Paw Paw?
My dad. We're next door neighbors. When my mom died, I moved next door.
Right.
So.
Well, why does she get dropped off at Paw Paw's house?
No, she doesn't get. We'll bring her home and walk her inside Paw Paw's house because my wife and I work for a living. I just found out I owe the federal government a bunch of money today, so I'm not happy. Hopefully that's not. Yeah, no, it's whatever.
I didn't know you had a job.
Yeah, I do. It's taking care of my wife and my daughter.
Okay. Well, that's good.
I don't even get paid for that job.
Well, I'm happy to hear your daughter is enjoying preschool. It's great.
Yeah, she's doing fantastic.
That's awesome.
What stupid stuff did Trump say today? Just kind of catching up.
I don't know. I don't think nothing he says is fair. I never said that.
He just say that Trump says he has been told the killing in Iran is stopping and there are no plans for executions. Oh, okay, Orange Man.
Hey Matt, all the money that you dropped off to the federal government today, that's going for your foreign wars all over the globe. So thanks for all.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Jazzy. That's how I stay out of trouble. Because when people don't answer, okay, fine. you know, that's okay. Oh, the Kickback Lounge. Let me join them. This is crazy. Again, Clubhouse at Clubhouse at Clubhouse. If you're listening, please take this mess out of this chat immediately. This is a mess. We're tired of it. We don't like it. It's no good. It's no bueno. No, no, no.
Where's your profile picture?
Oh,
Dark black.
wait a minute. It says who else should be here. Oh, invite.
She's black, man.
Oh, I can change mine to white. How cute.
No, this point. I knew it.
Yeah, I like direct answers as well, but sometimes people don't answer that way. So, you know, when we don't, I just know not to continuously engage. Just move along. That's okay.
Where's everybody's BFF?
He's there.
He's not your boyfriend.
Well, he wishes he was my boyfriend.
You're an ugly, pasty hoe. Why would you want that?
Oh, God.
Well, he does have a big heart. So my wife said she married me because I have a big heart. Small penis.
Well, you don't have a big heart. What's going on?
Oh, there comes the queen. Here she is.
You know, First Lady, I realized I don't really fool people off. It's never been my thing.
You haven't done that in the car before?
I'm trying to think, have I ever flipped some? I've threatened people. I'm a responder. I'll respond back to you. Flipping off is just not my. I've been flipped off. I just don't. First of all, do black people flip people off? Is that a black person thing?
In my younger years, you know, now I'm 87 now, but
what is it called when you do your arms? Because my dad did that. He didn't do it with a finger. He did the old school. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that jack off thing. Where you come up, you take that one hand and you bring it up. Like an
That makes me think of like fisting or something. That was different.
And then you flick your like two couple fingers under your chin and flip them out.
Now that's old white people. Get out of my line. They would do that. So that has definitely happened to me before.
You ever flick off the Amazon driver or yell at the Amazon driver when he pulls up and go away?
For what?
Because your wife orders too much shit.
Why would you do that to the poor Amazon driver?
You'll get the wrong person, Matt.
I know, I'm kidding.
That's pretty crazy, actually.
No, that sounded pretty real.
No, he definitely does that shit.
That's like white entitlement shit.
It is. I know it is.
Didn't they have some report that the Mango Mussolini like flipped off somebody at a factory or something? I heard that in the news this morning.
Yeah, a worker called him a pedophile protector, and then he flipped him off with the bird.
He got fired.
After mouthing, fuck you first.
This is where we're going. Wow.
Keep in mind, this is only a year. It's only been a year.
I don't think that's appropriate.
Why do people care about that?
I think so if you're my lawyer, Hurricane, there's a reasonable expectation of how you while you're my lawyer. I'm not talking about your personal life, but in courtroom, and you was like if you saw a lawyer you didn't like, Hurricane, and you bumped him, I'd be like, yo, what you doing? What's going on? Like, that's not what I'm paying you for. I feel like he's doing that. You see what I'm saying?
You haven't been to Texas.
Your personal beef needs to happen when I'm not paying you. I'm like, if we have something happening here, I got a case I gotta win. You can't be arguing with the judge. That's on TV.
There's a video on YouTube high-powered Texas lawyers are in a deposition and they break out into a fight. And on the record, one tells the other that he wants to take it outside.
Oh, shit.
And that he's strapped. And they can settle that shit outside with guns. Okay? So, in Texas, it's a little different.
See,
It all depends on where you are.
that's acceptable right there. Let's go outside. Let's go.
Yeah,
That's that old
he was
school
serious.
cool.
He got, and the lawyer who said it is super wealthy and super successful. Very famous. It was insane. They were both white, of course, because, black can't get away with it.
They would have went to jail. But I was making a joke of it, but the point is, I think there's a reasonable expectation of how he needs to act as the president. And this is well beyond that. And it's hard to
Or is it that we've just moved into a new era of living and expectations and things like that?
So I work in HR. If you do that to somebody at work, you're probably getting fired. Right? You can't just do that.
He's the president. He's not a little person.
I get it. And I guess I have to accept that there's a big part of the U.S. that's okay with this. Because if not, he would not be our president. Plain and simple.
Hurricane, it's also old school. I don't know if you heard this crazy story. Last year, a sheriff walked into a courtroom, went to the judge's chambers, looking at his phone. He thought this judge was sending inappropriate, sexting with his, I don't know if she's high school or maybe college age daughter.
Oh, wow.
And on camera in the courtroom, in the judge's chambers, the sheriff pulls out his gun and murdered him on the spot.
Damn. And he was wrong, though?
I don't know if there was any validity to the allegations about sexting with his daughter or how he got his daughter's phone number or whatever. But the actual sheriff walked into if you saw it in a Netflix movie, you'd be like, man, that's too much. It happened, and he pleaded not guilty due to deep emotional disturbance from apparently overprotecting his daughter.
Wow. The craziest court one that I've seen was that one where the I can't remember if it was a man or a woman, all of a sudden lunges at the judge across the bench. I'm sure everyone's
It was a man.
Yeah, it was a man. He just started lunged up and attacked that judge. And he attacked a woman, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. She was a woman. The judge was a woman. Favorite was the one when the person was calling into traffic court and was driving.
I saw one.
Yeah. That was best.
The look on the judge's face was like, are you really this dumb, Negro? He didn't say it, but you saw it on his face, he can't be this dumb.
So I got two better than that. There was one that was a Zoom, this was during COVID, where the person was waiting for their turn, and they were in a state where you couldn't smoke, marijuana, and they were smoking in the image. You could see them smoking. And then there was another one where it was either, I don't know if it was divorce or if it was a restraining order, but they were talking and the two of them were in the same place and he was influencing the victim, basically. So I don't know if they were husband and wife, but she was basically scared and the DA said, I think they're in the same house, and they sent the police there and discovered one, they were in the same house, but two, that he was threatening her and she was happy to leave.
I mean, this could be, didn't some Chris see that? Like he put peanut butter in his ass and then pulled it out, reached his pants. Wasn't that? Was that just like a movie? That's from a movie.
No, but I think that also
That story was.
I think it happened in real life too.
Yeah.
Because that was from Training Day, but I think it happened in real life too.
I want it.
I want to ask a legal question.
Was it? It was a different movie. It wasn't Training Day.
It was a story told in a movie. But
No, it was the four guys at the table.
Oh yes.
And they were telling Denzel it was
right. Okay, I'm sorry. You're exactly.
I want to ask a legal question, but I don't want Hurricane to weigh in. Is there anybody else who's like a legal expert?
So let me be clear. You're doing that because you want to engage Hurricane. That's the only reason.
No. Actually,
yes, you are.
Here, I'll explain it.
Right. You just want him to cut
No.
you off.
Listen. No. See, here's the thing.
I figured it out first.
Hold on, Brian. That's one possible explanation. Another possible explanation is that when I asked this legal question, Hurricane is gonna come.
That's the question.
Browbeat me. 1 second. Browbeat me whilst he answers the question, right? So it's not worth the squeeze. Now, if there is any other legal expert on here, that could answer it or weigh in, would be much appreciated. Thank you.
There is
okay. So can I respond?
No. Wait, Brian.
Go ahead,
Brian.
He's gonna just lie.
Brian.
Okay.
No, Brian. If you respond to him, then that conversation keeps going. There are no other legal experts on the stage. So now
I'll just wait till another one. Yeah, I'll just wait till another legal expert gets in the room.
Ping some in, and then we'll
Where are
I'll
your
wait.
Negro notes?
Listen, it's not the end of the day. I think I promised you that at the end of business.
Hey, you know what? Spirit, forgive me for feeding the animals. Hold on 1 second.
No, don't do that, Brian. Don't do that, Brian.
The reason why you're doing that, one, you're in here all the time. You know who the
Spirit said don't. Spirit said don't engage.
You know who the lawyers are, and you know who could easily be on stage. So you definitely want to engage Otis. That's what you're doing.
See, look again.
So
you're too committed.
And you're like, let me. I want to engage Otis right now.
You're too committed to your first explanation.
You know I'm right, concrete.
No, listen, brother. Otis makes engagement conversation painful.
Then why would you frame it that way?
Because I want to ask a legal. Hold on. Listen. So if I have an alternate intention, which is to get him to not engage, I have to let it be known when I ask the question, or else he's gonna assume, as you did, that I do want him to engage. You see how that works?
Well, you could have just asked the question.
He would have engaged. Sorry,
Sorry.
I had a linguistic outbreak. I'll probably.
Even if he did engage, if that wasn't the answer he was looking for, you could have waited, listened to someone else, and asked the question somewhere else.
But I'm still gonna. Okay, sorry.
But instead, you chose to call him out and say what you don't want. I have learned that in communication, using the word don't is already problematic because it indicates something negative. So, if you want to communicate effectively, you probably should try to find different ways to express yourself. That's it.
I think what you're saying is if I wanted to communicate more diplomatically, because I definitely don't want that nigga to weigh in, but I could have been more diplomatic with how I did it, which is I could have said, Hurricane, I want to hear from you, but also I want to hear from other people. And then maybe he would have engaged, but made it real quick, and then maybe somebody else would have been able to engage as well. So I could have been more diplomatic, but I definitely clearly communicated my intentions not to hear from that nigga. Thank you.
So I propose that we put our middle school report cards on our PTR one day. Not because I want to see people's GPA, but because I'm confident there are some people in here that are special ed, and I'm so confident I will put some money on it.
First Lady, just as a thought exercise, if I did not want to engage with somebody in the room, but yet in a submission I mentioned their name 12 times, I think that's would be a good idea or not?
It's a horrible idea.
Brian, I see where you're going with your suggestion, but this is a theory that I'm working out. I feel like those with limitations are able to thrive in a limited capacity without knowing that they have that limited capacity. And if you ask them to reveal, the school information that you suggest, that might be like earth shattering, and then they're no longer able to thrive.
Touche.
Going up yonder.
Concrete is clenching his fist. He's like, oh, Otis didn't say anything.
See, y'all are doing elitist academic stuff.
If you're not gonna share your notes, you're gonna have to stop referencing them.
Well, I'll tell you. So the Negro is much like his Caucasian counterparts in many ways, and that there is a stark stratification along class academic divide. The Negro has yet to come to terms with that particular quality that you so regularly exhibit. The Negro accepts that, the Negro will then grow.
What about the confused Negro? Have you done any studies on that?
Are people really bothered by my black PTR? It's just blank.
Oh no, I like it because I'm in dark mode, so it's actually nice.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm always in dark mode. I try to use that for everything. If somebody sends me a screenshot on Clubhouse and it's in white mode, I'm like, ugh. Like, you use that? Oh my God. It's too bright. I don't like it. Are you really in dark mode?
Who?
Spiritus?
Me? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Omari. Omari. Hope everything is well.
That's
Wait a minute. Who are you saying yo to? I am not a yo. I don't like when men say yo to women. What's wrong with yo? I was on my way to the mall. Okay, talking. I was on my way into the mall, and in the parking lot, I was near the parking spot first, but the guy that was coming from the opposite side, he was going to hurry up and jump in to the parking spot. I said, okay, you know what? I'm not going to argue today. I'm not going to fight. I'm just going to find me another parking spot. So I found another parking spot. Daughter and I would get out, and there's two ladies that was behind us. And the same gentleman happens to walk up. He gets in between the two ladies that are behind me and didn't hold the door for the ladies. I mean, I turned around. I said, you already was rude in the parking lot. I said, and now you're being rude now. Just rude for no reason. Since when do men have to be this? I don't know. I don't know what's happening with the world today. But I find it really alarming and very heartbreaking. So you already apologized saying yo, but I just thought that you would have known. Do I act like it?
So I'm not fighting your point per se, but last week I have an executive that told me, a colleague, that she gets annoyed in general, but particularly when I constantly open the door for women. That's what she told me.
That is funny. So only why I say yo because what I really want to say, I can say that. So.
RJ crazy as hell. He said he should have punched his Adam's apple. And there were two older ladies. You should have seen him. Oh, I wanted to hit him upside his head. I really, truly did. I'm 87, and these women, they were probably, they weren't quite as old as I was, but they were definitely in their 50s, probably knocking on their 60s door.
When's the birthday? You turn 88. You want to make sure we have a party for that.
Well, I'm a Gemini. So
you're a May baby?
No, not a May baby. Well, I'm not a May baby, and I'm a Gemini. That's all I can give you. Trent, why do you keep coming in here with this information and leaving? All right, it says Iranian television aired a death threat against U.S. President. Oh, Lord. Let me go and find me a bunker to find myself get in. Let me get in this bunker ASAP. That's not good, Trent. That's not good. They said that?
Yo, Trent is one of the, I don't know, I really like the content Trent provides.
Can you read it? Because I'm driving.
It's like
I can't say those words. Sorry, somebody else had to read it out loud. I can't.
Trent is like a geopolitical savant who is also an insider. So not only can he evaluate it on a theoretical level. Trent.
On a theoretical level? Can you explain that?
So within geopolitics, there's going to be certain schools of thought and theoretical concepts that might apply in a given situation. And I just take it that Trent can do both the theoretical analysis and also he has inside access that allows him to make predictions and forecasts about what's going to happen next on a geopolitical level. Namely, his prediction that we're going to attack Iran in the next 24 to 48 hours from yesterday. And as we can see from the market reaction, or market behavior, I should say, it does seem like this is going to coincide with another event along with the news and what that's saying. So I want to give Trent his flowers and his ability to discuss these matters on a very in-depth insider level. Thank you. Have a nice day.
I usually don't do this, but I have to agree with Concrete.
Do you know what you're agreeing to?
No, because I wasn't listening. Okay, thank you. Good answer. Since firstly, since you changed your picture black, I got a blue picture, but I had to put some eyes on there. There you go.
Well,
We all doing the blackout thing.
oh, Trump is on saying that I can't play it. I'm on the clock. So I can't do that.
I'll give you the gist of it. Look, basically, which is shocking, but not unusual. Trump basically just said that he's talked to people in Iran or close to Iran, and the stopped. He's been told that the execution stopped protesters. There's not going to be an execution today. And so therefore he's going to monitor, but essentially that we are not going to attack Iran. Now, you got to take that with a grain of salt. You know, that could be a head fake because to, I think, Concrete's point and others, Divine has said as well, I guess Patty said this morning, the posture of American forces and everything else is an attack getting ready to happen. But his statement that he's making right now actively is that there is no immediate threat to Iran because they are not killing protesters. So coin toss, coin flip.
All right, so your yesterday's statement in regards to the 24 hours is no longer. Oh.
No, I wouldn't. Look, if I was still to hedge my bet, like this is poly market, I'd still put it after you're going to strike the next round. But I mean, this statement is old. I mean, he's making it right now. He does give head fakes. They do head fakes. His statements are de-escalatory. They are not elevating. Now, however, Iran did just put out a statement that the next time the bullet will miss towards Trump, it's insane. But you know, who knows what he'll say once he hears that statement. But right now, talking to the press gaggle, he is being de-escalatory, I would say.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Trent. It feels like a fake out more than a true de-escalation, given his recent events or behavior.
Are we sure that they said that? That would be a dumbass thing to say.
It's live on television. He's now talking about, Amar, you're right, he's now talking about Greenland. It is crazy how much is going on. But it was a statement that was made.
I'm not a pro-Trump person, but they don't want that kind of smoke. Why would they make him more mad?
I wish somebody could play it, but I guess nobody else has.
So they would make Israel stay out of this, right?
I don't know.
Yes, this is where we could discuss the theory of saber rattling and what it means to, get the crowd going and to what ends.
I put it in the chat. I mean, it's in Arabic if anybody wants to play it. I would still say, just based upon the evacuation of Qatar, that an attack may not come not tonight, because right now it's I think it's midnight in Iran. So either you're going to have an attack within the next 3 hours, or basically 12. I would say 12 to 18 hours from now, because they're still moving assets out. But once all these people have moved out of the way, and the new reports are that there are 20,000 dead in Iran. So there's been reports, of course, from CBS News that there's 12,000 dead. Some people said those are too high, that it's 5,000. Whatever it is, there are thousands and thousands of young kids. I don't want to call them kids or adults. There are thousands and thousands of young people and older people, all walks of life, that are dead in Iran. So maybe they've stopped killing today, but they've already killed, probably 10,000 plus citizens and arrested and jailed many more.
Thank you for the update, Trent.
I'm gonna also say
just so
that,
you know, I will when I see
Okay.
Gemini, I'm gonna tell him. Go ahead, Spiritus.
No, finish your statement, please.
That was a statement. I'm gonna tell on Trent. Go ahead, Spiritus.
Oh, I'm gonna say, we don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen there. Predictions of what they're gonna do, what kind of force, all this other stuff. We just don't know. Trump is totally erratic. He will change his mind. He also has different parts of his administration probably giving him different advice. He is probably getting intelligence from Israel as well, because they do have a lot of intelligence on Iran. But we also don't know. So all we can hope is that the killings and the brutalization of the Iranian government on their people does stop. But the idea that anybody can predict that we're going in 3 hours or 24 hours or 48 hours and what going in actually means, we don't know. We can't predict that. And we shouldn't treat this like it's a football game. I'm done.
Thank you. I did want to say, you said it's midnight there, so we probably wouldn't do it. What does the midnight have to do with anything?
Usually attack between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. Either just prior to dawn or at midnight. I mean, typically, you can't have daytime attacks, but it would probably be at night. So that's why you would say another 12 hours.
Got it.
And I will say to say these things are not predictable. I mean, when Germany, when airlines stop flying, and when countries issue NOTAMs, notice to airmen not to fly, and they give a range, that's usually because they've been told in between this time and this time something is likely to happen. When they're evacuating embassies and essential personnel, they're not. These countries aren't doing this for no reason. You know what I mean? So to sit here and say that you can't predict these things, I mean, okay, but the posture of everything that is going on in the Middle East is that everybody is preparing for attack, including the tankers. The tankers are not going into port in Iran. They are sitting off the port of Hormuz or Hormuz. I can't say it, whatever. But they're sitting south of the port and they're anchored in the sea. They're not going to port. So this tells you that there are multiple sources saying something is getting ready to happen in Iran. Don't go in.
You really don't know. No, you cannot predict it. There's a lot of scenarios that could happen. But this is the downside of conversations like this, is because you could throw out 100 predictions, and if one is right, then you will latch onto that prediction like you're a savant, and you will ride that for months. So we'll get 100 predictions thrown at us, 99 will be wrong and one will be right. But then you're some oracle.
No, I'm not.
And I just think it's reckless to think in those terms, that you know what is actually going to happen in Iran. And there's a lot of different things that could happen that do not involve going in with missile strikes or going in with some kind of intervention between what is happening with, the airspace or Germans leaving or diplomats leaving the area or whatever, and actual strikes. So even if strikes do happen under your prediction,
it doesn't mean you're all knowing about this and predicted all of this. So that's all I'm saying. And the way that it's treated is, I think it's really disgusting.
Okay, so I didn't make a predict. I'm not a predictor. I'm not saying that I'm Nostradamus. They're talking about this very thing. Beth Sanner, the deputy of former national intelligence, is talking about the same thing. There are people across the world talking about this same thing right now, what the likelihood is to happen, and this is why we talk in this room. So to talk about the blinking red fucking indicators that are happening around the world, and then to say, well, you can't make these these assumptions, I think is perfunctorily stupid, right? I mean,
why are you getting upset about it though?
Because it's not only you're acting like it's just me talking about the attacking Iran. Like I'm giving you sources.
You're getting upset about it.
No, I'm giving you multiple sources from around the world. Some that we don't always pay attention. Between Fox News and CNN, some sources that are saying these things, and I'm saying these are what they're saying. That's why I just said it's very. I'm not cheering for one side or the other. I thought it was very telling that Trump is pouring cold water on this. Like I said, could be a head fake. You know what I'm saying? But I think we should take all those things in totality and talk about them. But if you'd rather talk about, whatever you want to talk about, ice or Snickers bars, feel free, go ahead. I'll talk to you later.
I will just say, what a fucking pussy. I will just say this because he ran out like a bitch. Okay, let me tell you something. He talks about this like he talks about fantasy football, college football, and all this other fucking bullshit. When you have all of this information, sure, you can break the news. You can say this source says this is coming from here, this is what they're doing. The way that he analyzes the news, whether it's this or the fucking border or Venezuela or whatever, and he distills it through his brain and comes out with some kind of prediction, is insane. It is uninformed. He knows nothing about this region, and then he runs off.
I have
So
breaking
we all
news.
saw what happened, and I'll just leave it there. And you can all entertain that shit.
Thank you, sir. I have breaking news. Maybe it might not be, but did you guys speak about the recent actions by the State Department? Did anybody talk about that?
Go back on mute, please.
No, I'm asking, did you guys talk about the State Department? That's all I'm asking. Did you talk about, did we talk about
Yes,
that?
we did.
Okay, thank you.
We need to make some rules about breaking news, First Lady.
I don't like that. I think that that's okay.
Sorry, who was that said that, First Lady?
Brian said it.
Let's
be clear. Brian said it. Come on, and I'm not blaming you. Solely you.
I just asked. That's why I asked. That's why.
I know, but I'm just being clear. I'm not blaming solely you. I think that the phrase breaking news is abused in this space.
Hey,
I mean, CNN says it all day long, and they already told the story 1,500 times. They say breaking news.
Brian, do you ever like you watch like 24-hour news like CNN or whatever?
Yes.
Do you know that that there are people in this room, including on the stage, who rotate in and out? So when a breaking news happens, people may not have heard it. So to put rules up about breaking news, because you've been out here all day, doesn't mean that other people have been here all day and I've heard the breaking news. Is that fair?
So let me respond. It is fair. But my thing is we also generally know that people are in here all day. So if I know that it happened hours ago, right, a long period of time ago, the better way to address it is, hey, have you talked about this yet? Because I have two things that are not breaking news, but you guys may not have talked about them. I need to bring it up. And the reason why I brought it up, though, Spirit, is I was listening to your rant, and it breaks the
this. I want to respond in this way. Me personally, I've had my channel on Bloomberg all day. I haven't looked at CNN today. And so, they have Bloomberg has a nice setup. Anyway, and I just saw that little thing on there. Maybe, I didn't say it was, anyway, that's why I act. I agree we should have some rules to it. We should seek to bring value to the room. That's why a person should ask what's something to discuss. That's what I did.
We'll start
And
talking
I
when
agree.
you ask the question.
Hold on. Let me finish. And so, yeah, he did just like what he just said was so profound, and it was like a mic drop to me. So it was just like, wow. That's why I just took my mic out of respect for what he said. There was no need for me to try to. And I think what he said was very valid, and it was done in a respectful manner. That was my goal, right? But for some reason, right, I'm gonna tell y'all something. For some reason, this whole wolf thing that I've adapted, right? I thought about this, right? In certain rooms, because this is not my room. This is you all's house, right? And when I'm at other people's houses, I have to learn the cadence of how they run their house, this, that, and the third. Pay attention to how the conversations go. And you know what? I'm going to learn how to adapt because I get value out of the room. It's some people in here who annoy the fuck out of me, but it's not personal. It's nothing personal. It's just like, you know what? I value what the person says. But you know what? Maybe
What is
I can
happening?
go and engage. Hold on. This is what's happening. Is I'm speaking. That's what's happening. But,
Yeah, but
Hurricane, you forgot to say breaking news before you interrupted.
I ain't doing it. Listen, y'all know my season's been short today. Listen,
yeah,
I grew up with a man who was concise when he spoke, and he did not run his mouth incessantly. That's the daddy who raised me. That's what being a man is to me. So when I run into men who just want to talk, I get confused because I'm just like, what kind of men are y'all?
Obama,
don't talk.
Martin Luther King, Malcolm X.
Wow.
Yeah,
like
great orators.
I had a call into.
You call what Rambo was doing oration?
Yes.
So what I'm saying is this. Right? I get it, right? People, for some reason, feel some type of way. But I actually look at when I speak. Sometimes I speak for men. It's just that motherfuckers are haters and they feel some type of way and they join in the bandwagon. They follow the leaders of this room. So if a leader validates you, then everybody's cool. If a leader criticizes you, then everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon. And I'm cool. I understand it. So, like I said, I understand hate. I understand when people just don't get along. I understand the nuances of a thing. But hey, and you can feel however the fuck you want to feel. It's cool. I'm still here. I value the people in the room. It's good conversations. So I'm here. But this always coming on after I speak and being disrespectful, that just shows something in you.
Yeah, but
not me.
You've been disrespectful to me.
Ain't no fucking but. Hurricane.
Hold on.
I don't care about you. I don't care about
Hold on.
And I don't care about you too, ho. How about
One
that?
second.
I don't respect you because you don't respect me.
Hurricane.
I never said anything to you, Hurricane.
Hold on
you
one
said
second.
plenty. Would you like me to remind you? Because I don't forget.
Rambo, I don't think sometimes when people make critiques, it's because they are jealous or hating. A lot of the people in this room, and I'm sure you picked up on it, have short attention spans, which is why sometimes they come back with follow-up questions or have to or ask for things to be repeated, or if they have to paraphrase, they get the gist of what the person is saying wrong. So sometimes it's not them hating, it's just that some people are listening intently and some people are passively listening, and then something in what you say piques their attention because they may be doing other things, and then when they zoom in to hear what you're saying, it's lost. And I'm not saying you as in you specifically, but when people speak, some people, like I have a creative side of my brain. So sometimes I give extra color to what I'm saying, but sometimes it's not received well because people want the short version. That's all. And to Hurricane, I don't think that the definition of a man should be, I I guess, attributed to how succinct they are. For of all people, thank you.
Thank you.
That's actually a good word, concrete.
Listen, nigga, how many you pat me on the head? Pause.
John, my daddy's more of a man than any of y'all niggas on this stage, okay? And he doesn't run his mouth recklessly. If he talks because he needs to talk. So all this shit that y'all be doing, where y'all be talking when y'all need to shut the fuck up, it's beta male behavior. Okay?
Well, I can't account for what man is a man, and
Wait, is this?
I'm letting you know.
So okay, well, no, this is not direct. I'm not speaking directly to you.
I'm
but again,
speaking directly.
Okay, well, the goal is just to really control the conversation. For me personally, I'm not, I don't have no opinion contest and be not. I learn from a lot of things in this room, and I'm wise enough and smart enough and humble enough to listen sometimes in certain conversations. I'm like, wow, like that's it. It helps the day go by. There's some camaraderie going on, and it's cool. So all that other shit is, and I have so many big fish to fry. It would be disrespectful myself to get caught. It would be. It's just a waste of energy. Certain conversations.
Fry the fish.
And you could continue, Hurricane. I'm glad that you get something from just behaving the way you do towards me. If this works for you, cool. I'm happy for you, brother. I have no beef with you at all.
Stop lying.
Look at brother. Where you come from, brother? You always MIA when I need you. What's going on? I need you. No, you can't blame me. No, you have not been here.
Yeah, I've been listening to this back and forth.
Tum. We need I need you. You need me. We're all a part of us. Body. It is His will. Go ahead, Miss.
I was just gonna join in with you.
This is what happens when you haven't been in gospel choir for 20 years. You don't.
That's a lot of double that told. You know what? Come here. Sit down. Sit right here, Otis.
Doug is here. He's just been on one.
I'm trying to tell you, he is on out everywhere.
You know that song is old, First Lady. You know it.
It is. It's
It is. It's one of my favorites. Yeah.
Wait a minute. So did y'all never talked about Richard Smallwood? Did anybody see the funeral? Did they have a funeral? What's going on?
The funeral is like next weekend, I think.
January 24th, they're having a service for him in Glen Arden, and there have been lots of memes.
In Maryland?
Yes, and folks are saying.
I seen that.
Yeah,
I did see that, but I thought they was just doing it, but they actually.
Oh, it's like a real thing. Donald Lawrence is involved. There was a lady on Instagram who said, "We don't need no soft, wriggly throats. The only runners we are accepting on that day are Karen and Kiara. Everybody else got to have a real throat and oil.
Let me go.
You got to sing the song the way you wrote it. Don't nobody want no extra because it's Richard.
I'm going. I'll be there. I'll be there.
That is funny.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
First Lady.
First Baptist of Glen Arden. Huh?
You got a hat?
Of course.
Yeah,
The first lady got a.
Let's put the hat in so we can look for.
Miss, the lady said the only runners we're
I got to
accepting
call my godmother.
are Karen and Kiara, and everybody else can just run on their feet.
Hello? I heard that's real.
Wait, they not allowing Shirley? Shirley can't come.
Shirley who?
Oh,
Oh, you mean Shirley Caesar?
yeah.
Yes. Shirley Caesar's not a runner, so she's fine.
Okay.
We're talking about this new style of gospel where everybody's like, I don't want that.
They've been doing R&B too, Hurricanes. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. The lady's like, we don't want none of that. None of that. Somebody was just like, "How about Fantasia?" She was like, "Nope, not even Fantasia."
No, that is the headrunner.
She screams.
That is the headrunner. She has a show this weekend with Anthony Hamilton. I'm considering taking my lady friend to. Has anyone been? I've seen some he's in other cities.
Well, for Anthony, well, I've seen Anthony Hamilton. You're talking about them being together?
Yes.
That's got to be that. Is one is just such a natural, like, and one is a lot of different type of energy. So that's an entire spectrum right there.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of Richard Smallwood's original singers are still around, and they're still good. Dennis Sawyer, still around. Vanessa Williams is still around. I don't know, good favorite. She's around. Charlene is still around. So the original Smallwood singers are still around, and then they've got a bunch from Vision that are still around. They have more than enough people to gather together to put that tribute together. And if all else fails, they can just have the Tri-City Singers come together and sing this. That's what I would do.
I like that little pastor. What's his name?
I hope Donnie shows up. I mean, I know.
Because so they can have a good time.
Exactly. Nice.
Donnie McClurkin is defending himself against a lawsuit.
I know.
What?
Richard Smallwood's funeral does not need that kind of negative publicity. I am so sorry.
And I get that's why I'm just like, I know he probably won't because of that lawsuit. First Lady, are you unfamiliar with the latest?
Very unfamiliar.
Well, I can tell
so
you.
One of,
go ahead.
I was going to say one of his, it's not even a peer. It started off as somebody working for him, then he started mentoring him, or maybe the opposite way. However, this young man has come out with sexual assault allegations from his tenure with working underneath McClurkin. And he said it started off with him going to counseling with him, and then Donnie hired him for some stuff. And then that just slowly progressed into, a non-consensual relationship.
So First Lady, would you like the real tea? Because, I mean, that's the Santa,
I just wanted to get her the basis, Hurricane. I wanted to say the real tea for you, but that's the synopsis of what's going on.
Okay. So this young man was in his early 20s when he first met Donnie McClurkin. And he started... Donnie McClurkin took him under his wing to help him overcome homosexuality, to pray the gay away.
That's what it was. And that was a part of his, like, I'm no longer gay no more thing as well. So
during some of the pray the gay away sessions, Donnie McClurkin decided to help himself to the guy's genitals by groping them, among other things. Okay? In the years that followed, Donnie McClurkin made several sexual overtures and advances toward the man that resulted in sometimes them engaging in sex. And the man claims that Donnie McClurkin raped him on several occasions. Okay? Donnie McClurkin is denying all of the allegations, saying that they are false. That's what's happening. And the Saints are mad. They believe that Donnie McClurkin is being attacked by this demon of a man who just wants to bring Donnie McClurkin down. They believe that Donnie McClurkin is innocent and all that stuff. Child, the Saints be doing the most, y'all. That's what's going on, First Lady.
Yes, but for me, Hurricane, it was the fact that the relationship with this young man really came to a head around the time that Donnie McClurkin was, publicly denouncing his homosexuality and the fact that he had prayed his gay away. So that was the gag for me in all of this, because it's just like, oh, what's really tea, Donnie?
So Hurricane, I just want to ask you a question, and I'm being serious about it because I'm just a little baffled. So I understand how the groping, thing could happen on wanted sexual advances, but I'm struggling with the rape side of it. I'm having a hard time with that. I mean, can you just give me some context? I guess it's just hard for me to.
So
According to the lawsuit, Donnie McClurkin coerced the guy on several occasions into having sex with him. Now, I know that it's hard for a lot of men to imagine how a man can rape another man, but I just think it's helpful to understand that consent, if it is not given fully, it isn't given at all. And if you're pressuring somebody to have sex and the person is saying no and resisting, and you eventually overpower the person, whether you use physical force or just excessive mental pressure, you are forcing the person to have sex with you.
Okay, so you could have, for lack of a better term, a finesse rape. Is that accurate?
So I'm not going to use words like that because this is a very serious matter. Okay, and so yes, it's a very serious matter, and I know people who've undergone this, who've experienced this, and so I know that consent isn't always, it's not always reduced to, do you want to, yes or no, and then the person says yes or the person says no. There are lots of other ways that consent is withheld, given, or given and then taken back and that sort of thing. And a lot of men just don't believe that they need consent from other people. So
just one last follow-up. So him saying this happened, and then he kept hanging out with him and stuff. Does that not matter, or does that impact his case? I'm not asking this honestly.
I know, I understand. So at some point, he became an employee of Donnie McClurkin, and so the power dynamic was uneven. I know that. Sometimes when people get into these kinds of situations and relationships with people, it's not that easy to pry yourself away because sometimes there's an emotional entanglement that is hard to disentangle. All we have is a lawsuit that's been filed and allegations in it. The reason the guy filed his lawsuit when he did is that a law changed in New York that made it possible for him to file claims that are timely and within the statute of limitations. So that's what he did.
All right, thank you.
But Donnie McClurkin's denying everything.
I was not writing.
Now, let me tell you. I'll just say this. So rumors have floated around for years that the prayers were unsuccessful. So, and we don't have to get into doctrine and beliefs and all that stuff, but it's been my belief for a very long time and an understanding that you're born gay, you're gay, and God don't need to change you. So, because that's just how you were born. That's how He made you, and the idea that people need to pray the gay away is just absurd, crazy. It's wrong, and so But I understand why some folks feel the need. But there are a lot of people who have prayed that prayer. People who have fasted. They've done it all. And Jesus said, "You're good, boo. Get up and go live your life." So,
Not to mention, there are some conservative groups that are wanting to bring back conversion therapy.
But yeah, Miss, that's why Donnie McClurkin should not step his foot anywhere near that church. Richard Smallwood deserves the most respect. It's just, nope.
Yeah, that's fair.
Are you there?
Who are you asking for, Moose?
What Cassie's claim is. I was asking for Rambo, what he put in the chat. Cassie's claim. Does anyone know what that is?
Oh, I can speak to it. I can speak to it. Yeah. So here's the thing with that case. What I always talked about when people talk about like how people can go on autopilot once they're under the control of an abuser, right? They get into a mindset because a lot of people say, oh, she did it on her own and she knew what she was doing. And just working with people who have been abused, what you find is once that abuser has implemented their and affected the victim's psyche, the victim goes on autopilot, right? They know that if they behave a certain way, it's going to win favor with their abuser. And so, what may seem to others as, willing, they don't realize that it's a little deeper than that. As what's his name was just talking about, sometimes it's a little deeper than the surface than the surface way people speak about it. So that's what I was saying. Just reminded me of the Diddy case and all that was going on with that case. That's all. It's that simple.
Well, we've come this far by faith.
Oh, I thought you were gonna sing.
Amen. Amen.
Have to listen to some small
First lady, you're so churchy, girl. You can't even. All your references.
Leaning on
Oh my
the
God.
Lord. Lord help me.
First lady, I think you're 92. You're not 87 no more.
I'm trying to tell you.
You pull out.
I grew up with old people. That's why I'm 87 years old.
Yeah.
Oh,
you are old. You're part of the greatest generation, First Lady.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm beyond the boomers. Oof, it's cold. I stay cold all the time. Oh my God.
You need to get your iron up.
Now that is a fact. That is what the doctors have said plenty of times.
All y'all people, y'all wanna, y'all so black, y'all don't want to eat meat. Y'all want to do CMOS and all that other stuff because y'all trying to, I don't know, follow whoever. You need to eat meat.
They say meat is not good for me.
I'm being funny. Let's see, Messy's not on the stage because I don't eat red meat like that either. But I eat eggs and fish and turkey and chicken. But yeah, get your iron up.
Rainbow, close your mic.
Thank you.
Wow. I don't know. Was there any news lately? Oh, my feet are cold. Oh.
I'm looking. Markets were down today. Dow was flat.
Yeah, I've seen a whole bunch of red everywhere.
Yeah, it's not that big. I mean, Nasdaq down 1 percentage point. It's a few $100. Dow's flat.
So it says U.S. military relocating several jets out of the Qatari airbase, destination unknown.
Yeah, we heard that along with who else? Somebody said the UK was also moving military out of Qatar. Oh my goodness, why do people say, why would you send me a message? How you doing? Don't say how I'm doing. Just tell me what you need. What's going on? I don't like when people do that. Hi, how you doing? We don't talk every day. So, okay, let me.
Oh, first lady, today is the first day that Olympic fans can buy 2028
Register, yeah.
game tickets.
I heard that. So you getting your tickets?
Nope.
Who's boycotting? That should be the question.
2028 is so far away.
Yeah, AT&T and Verizon all crashed, but your mama reported like 45 minutes ago that Verizon was back up. Is that still the case, Maya? Oh look, I tell your mama came in.
Can you not yawn and talk at the same time?
Sorry. Well, if you did more talking, that means I could do less talking, and maybe I wouldn't be yarning on the mic. How about that? Hey, your mama. Did you say Verizon was down?
Yeah, now they've been having issues. So some of you may be seeing SOS on your phone in the place where the bars would be, but it's their entire system.
Was T-Mobile part of that outage? Because I noticed I didn't have 5G. I kept looking at it like, where's my 5G?
Yeah, I think it's a system. I think it's something wrong with just Verizon. I don't know. Let me look before I say.
Starlink. Starlink.
I am a sweet lady, Ashley, and I know who you are.
Maybe the military's blocking some signals overseas for their attacks. I don't know.
Wait, how you know who Ashley is? I don't even know who Ashley is.
Because talking. I know.
Oh. Okay. So you saying Ashley is a burner?
I don't know if she's a burner or a burner. The way in which they talk.
Hey, man.
Since y'all not talking about nothing, I guess I could say hi.
Wait a minute, your mama is saying something.
Oh, sorry.
I was confirming that it's just Verizon. So it might have just been I don't know what's going on with
Maya said AT&T and Verizon. But I thought you told Sonny that it was back up. That's what I was saying. I said your mama said.
Mine was back up and then went out too. So
okay.
It went out again. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not crazy. Got it. Thank you. Because I was like, your mama just said like 45 minutes ago to Sonny that Verizon is back, but it went back out again. Got it. It's flaky. Got it. All right. Mimi, you got some news?
No, I was just saying hi since you guys aren't talking about politics. Just saying hello.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
You like my PTR?
I don't know what it is. Actually,
It's a rich.
You're a burner.
It's a rich man's belt.
Oh, okay. A rich man's belt.
A rich man on Clubhouse belt.
He gonna beat you with it? Let me see. What's going on here?
Is that nice, or is this what a rich man on Clubhouse look like?
That's a.
That's a mess. What's going on?
The Reform was the one who had me zoom in on his belt. She was roasting him yesterday.
Oh Lord.
That tatted hole, the tattered hole. I saw it.
First lady, I have a small news item.
Okay, great.
Okay, so the Built Rewards Program, BILT, if people are familiar with that. Okay, well, they are issuing, I believe, 3 different types of credit cards that allow you to put your mortgage payments and get rewards back on Built
I will post the link.
What?
It's about for mortgage and rent payments. Yeah.
Who is behind? Who is behind?
I mean, Bill.
Oh, that's the name of the company?
Are you familiar with the reward program that built BILT? I'm looking to see.
What's the interest rate on that?
Well, I'm sure there's all sorts of fine print. The backers of this.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yes. Look at this. Blackstone, General Catalyst, and the Vanderbilt Endowment. Yeah.
Wait, General.
This is. I'll post a link to the story. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know what the fine print is on this. As you can imagine, if you're paying, getting charged a certain percentage, is all going to even make sense. But essentially, members receive $50 in built cash for every 25,000 points they earn.
Huh?
So I'll put the details in there.
And a point is $1 or no?
This is too complex what I'm reading for right now. So I'm just going to put the link in, and I'll copy and paste the little blurb that it has here in the chat as well, so that people can read it. I don't want to read it in real time and analyze in real time while I'm reading it for the first time. Respect.
Why? That's fun.
Because he said he doesn't want to do it.
Yo, I respect that. I really respect that.
So let me look this up. Wait a minute. What's that? Oh, wait a minute. Is this true? The internet is side-eyeing Ludacris and Nelly's mega music fest booking? No, say it ain't so. So, oh no, not Dr. Doom. On January 12th, organizers revealed the 2026 Rock the Country lineup, featuring a country-heavy roster with headliners like Kid Rock and Jason Aldean, both known for their right-leaning politics. Nelly and Ludacris are the only non-country acts scheduled to perform with Ludacris slated to perform in Anderson, South Carolina, alongside Creed and Shinedown, and in Ocala, Florida, with Blake Shelton and Brooks and Dunn. Nelly is scheduled for the Hamburg, New York show, sharing the stage with devoted Trump supporter Kid Rock and Hank Williams. Or these people said they gotta get that money. How y'all feel about that? Nelly and Ludacris performing with the Megas. Y'all good with that?
I don't know enough about them, but
Let's get the money.
What they talking about?
What'd you say, CEO?
So let them get their money.
Okay, so you said let them get their money. Anybody else?
That's the profile of a typical Trump supporter, the old Gen X dudes that, really don't got it going on and want to take women's rights. That's a profile. It fits.
Anybody else? Ludacris? Where MJ? MJ. Jonice, how you feel about Ludacris and oh my God.
See, this is what I hate. I hate when a black man serves the community for over 20 years in one Trump rally, and y'all ready to like dismiss him, get rid of him. Damn.
Who said anything?
Can a nigga do a little right-wing pandering, please? Thank you.
No.
Something ain't right.
What do you think about it, First Lady?
I don't understand why.
Me either.
Is it?
How many stops?
Yeah, is it just one or is it like multiple?
From what I read, it seems like it's a couple. South Carolina, New York.
I went to a Nelly concert maybe like probably around 6 months ago, and he do have a lot of like country songs. I forgot that he kind of had a lot of crossover songs.
Oh, Nelly?
Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, I forgot that he, because remember, he kind of crossed over when he was hot. When he was the dude, he kind of had some crossover.
Yeah, I mean, they do get paid a premium for doing that sort of thing because, the organizers understand it's a risk for them. So they get in probably the most they ever got paid for a performance.
What?
Can a nigga sell a little bit of his soul? A little bit of the black soul?
Do you have to be a contrarian all
No,
the time?
I said they're getting a premium rate.
But everybody's selling their soul, but then get upset when the devil cashes in. The devil always cashes in. He always did. So everybody sold their soul when they was voting, and now they upset that the devil cashes in, and the devil never wait to cash in. You sold your soul. So I don't think that's funny playing with your soul, man.
It's a fact.
So is it true that Trump, February 1st, is cutting off all social services, I guess the aid to Democratic states?
Yes, it's about 7.5 billion that will be cut off just in New York City alone.
We need to get them Epstein files. He doing the most.
Speaking of which, them new pictures of Clinton is crazy.
Have you guys heard that audio? I just heard clips of it. That Sasha guy. Y'all know who I'm talking about?
No, I don't know.
Oh,
Sasha Riley. What
I
happened?
think his name is Sasha. So basically, his parents trafficked him to Epstein, and he is like spilling all the beans about what happened. He said that Trump was basically like was the ringleader. Epstein was just like the management. Trump was the money dude. It's crazy. He said that they were killing kids, murdering them, kidnapping them, holding them hostage. I'm surprised y'all haven't seen it. It's all over social media. He did an interview, and you got to listen to the interview. And he's a veteran,
He went into the military. He's a veteran, and he's like spilling the beans that he was trafficked. His parents trafficked him. Y'all haven't heard that? Am I the only one that heard about that?
No.
It's all over social media.
Is it on any mainstream media at all?
No, it's just on social media, I think. It's like a let me look it up.
Do you think mainstream media vetted it and decided to run it?
Yeah, maybe they can't confirm the allegations. Matt Cole says, I call them the Clinton files.
Oh, you can call them whatever you want. You can call them the, whatever, Matt Cool files, whatever it is. Doesn't matter. We all know that the Epstein files. I don't know why you would want to take the heat off a fucking pedophile who had been convicted and then murdered in jail. But you can call them whatever you want.
Are people allowed to eat and I'm not? I'm out.
I'm not eating. I'm hungry, actually.
Spirit was eating.
Right now I was drinking.
I'm eating too.
What y'all eating?
Every time I try to eat something on the app, I get called out for being a big bag.
Well, go ahead, eat right now. Ain't nobody call you a big bag. You said you want to get a big bag.
I did say that, but it was because they was calling me. Oh, sorry, Lisa. I see you trying.
No.
CEO, Mimi put it in the
I
chat.
guess it's just all on social media, but it's audio, and I mean, people say it seems like real, but I guess no one mainstream because the allegations you got crazy. But it's interesting because the clips I've heard is crazy. He said that they were killing kids, like murdering them, and all type of stuff, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know that.
I apologize for chewing ice on the my bad.
I love ice. Chew on, brother.
I like ice too.
Your mama was trying to slip in the idea that we were calling her Big Bag.
It's insane.
It's absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just
never thought about her back.
My God, she has been wanting someone to call her Big Bag. She's been wanting access to the Big Bag community for so long. Like, just it won't. And that's the hill I'm going to stand on. I'm not going to die on that hill. Well,
okay. Well, let me go get some food. Let me go get some food.
Just put some nuts in your mouth.
Oh my God, First Lady.
I'm going in the DMs, First Lady.
She was eating the other day. What's going on?
Yeah, I was. My mouth was the other day.
I wish Gemini was here right now.
Gemini is on all of y'all phones, so all you gotta do is click on Gemini, and he's right there. What's going on?
I'm tired of y'all pretending like y'all don't know what y'all saying. This is ridiculous.
Listen, sir, was she or was she not eating
Ma'am.
nuts? Candy-covered nuts.
You would not have said concrete been on stage. I'm done speaking.
Is Concrete here? He's not here? I don't understand what's wrong with eating nuts. You don't eat nuts? I like nuts.
Pistachios.
Mm-hmm. You like the spoon off the shell?
No, I be getting the ones with the nut shell because I be eating them while I'm at work, which is so bad. But I like the chili pistachios.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my go-to. But they tell us you shouldn't snack on nuts because like a hairstylist will eat a lot of nuts, and it's so fattening. But that's an easy food, to eat a lot of nuts. But it's an easy food. It ain't messy, and it'll get you right. You ain't hungry. You know how nuts do. Y'all know what that nut do.
Oh my God.
I'm just.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. What happened?
You ain't hear First Lady.
No.
No, I was talking
She
about
said the nuts
pistachio.
get you right. The nuts get you right. You know how nuts do? So she said,
Yeah, they fill you up.
They do.
Fill me up till I
Really?
overflow.
don't know that. So why you gonna sing that song?
Wait a minute, cause y'all need to get your minds out the gazetta. Fill me up. The nuts will
She
fill you
just
up.
said that the nuts filled her up. And I said, oh. She
And
said
I
they
just
get
sung
them
a song
right.
with it. Fill it
She
up.
said, you know how them nuts do?
Big sister said that's nuts.
Of course.
Big sister, love you.
Did you guys see that skit with Drewski when he was making fun of those mega pastors? All these dumb ass to it. And I'm like, you guys shouldn't even paid it no mind. It was just a joke. But they all upset about this man. But it was funny. Because Drewski is like, he's funny. Y'all know, have y'all seen that skit? Where he was flying through the air making fun of the mega pastor. He had on red bottoms.
I don't
And
even
he
know
said
who
he wore
Drewski
Christian.
is.
I
Off
be
the
on
app?
social media. No, it's social media. I'm bad. You know, I be giving y'all.
You know I'm 87 years old. Michael, let me get in there. Let me get in there and say yes.
It was funny. And now the
I'll just say
pastors.
yes. Everybody's seen it. except
Yeah,
me.
all the mega pastors are upset about it. And I'm like, it's the truth. Y'all be fucking having all this money, getting from the congregation, and talking about my Christian Louboutin. They read at the bottom because it's the blood of Jesus. It was funny. It was so funny.
Do you like Miranda? Your mama? Are you still here? She left again. Huh?
Who's Miranda?
You don't know Miranda?
Who's she doing?
She's
I might
a
know. I just.
gospel singer.
Oh yeah. I wasn't. Yeah, I do like her. Actually, I played that song you was just singing on repeat for a long time.
Mm-hmm. But I'm a Muslim.
Why you didn't
But
listen to
people-
gospel?
Huh?
You could listen to gospel as a Muslim. I don't think that's nothing against that.
Right. I was about to say, people act like, well, I don't know. Most Muslims don't listen to gospel.
So you go to a Juma on Friday?
No.
Okay. You be at the mass too?
Get off my phone. Get off my phone, girl. Just hang up.
I went to a mass one time. I'm gonna tell you.
Really?
Yeah, I was in another country, and they took me to the mass. All you gotta do is ask, and it shall be given. Dog, Lord will be up the seat.
But don't they separate the men from the women, or you went to a unisex?
The man had to take me in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have breaking political news. Is Matt Goliath here? No.
Yeah, he's
Mama,
here.
You may know about this.
He's in the listening lounge.
Okay, cool. I'll post a link. Federal judge upholds California's new congressional maps. Republicans are expected to appeal, but this just came in, at least on the Times. I'll post the link.
On arrival.
That made me think about SCOTUS. Have we heard an update from SCOTUS about whether or not they're going to release a decision on the Trump tariffs?
No.
People had speculated that today would be the day.
Right.
Yeah.
Today would be the day. Mm-hmm.
Verizon said some of its wireless services were down Wednesday, leaving many customers without access to voice and data services. Down Detector, a website that tracks users, submitted reports of outages among popular online services. Estimates tens of thousands of users were impacted. Investigators have pinpointed the exact part that failed in the fiery Louisville crash of a UPS cargo flight in November, killing 14 in all. The rare investigator updated issues Wednesday by the National Transportation Safety Board says a 3-inch wide metal housing around a bearing central to the mount that kept the left engine attached to the MD-11F's wing. So that seems to have been the problem. That's sad. Freak accidents happening all over the place. Well, welcome to Politically Correct. Well, we have not talked politics much today. Well, I guess, politicking is politicking. So, some kind of way there was some type of politics going on. But, yeah, great conversation. I appreciate y'all. We haven't heard from somebody in a couple hours. Go ahead.
First Lady, if you have Verizon and you still want to make a call, and you have an iPhone, you can do it on if you're calling someone else who also
On the cloud?
No, you can do it on FaceTime audio. Yeah.
All right. So, firstly, I got an interesting piece I just saw. So it's an opinion on Trump and Iran. So it just says Trump's in a dilemma when it comes to Iran. We all know he wants quick victories. We also know he fears being dragged into a prolonged Middle East war, especially after months of pitching himself as a peace president who ends wars. Because of this, some analysts believe Trump will either avoid striking Iran or simply conduct a symbolic strike. On the other hand, others believe Trump said too much to be able to step back now. Things like Iranian patriots keep protesting, take over your institutions, and help is on its way. Couple that with Israel's pressure, and it seems Trump may actually have no choice but to strike and strike hard. Which one is it, a symbolic strike or full decapitation? Who knows?
Thank you for that update. You're driving and you read that. Thank you.
Man, I can give you the Al Jazeera update from 30 minutes ago.
Okay.
Couple things. Trump's statement on Iran killings stopping appears to be his face-saving tactic. Top Iranian diplomat says government is in full control after days of protests. And then 2 minutes ago, UK temporarily closes embassy in Tehran.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Bob, you said you can ask Trump. You can ask Trump what? Somebody will stay on me. Yeah, Beaver said that that the ICE agent suffered internal bleeding to his torso.
I heard Beaver talk a week and a half ago for the first time ever.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard him talk quite a few times.
Oh, yeah, I've never heard him talk.
Trent says reports are jets are in the air. Oh, Lord. Trent, you gotta stop running off like that. Why do you do that? That's not nice.
That's his signature move.
Are you Trent? Is your name Trent?
Yes. My middle name's Trent, yes.
All right, I'm gonna call you CEO Trent from now on.
He said he have a job.
And we believe it too.
What does that mean? You have, as if others don't? What's going
Right?
on?
That was crazy. That was crazy work. I actually don't have a job, friend. So to be fair, your mama, you could say with all warmth and certainty that your mama sits in her house on her ass eating food those days, and it's probably nuts.
Lucky you.
And you talk with the nuts in your mouth?
Yo, I just got here. What's going on? What's up, your mama?
That's why I got mad earlier, Divine, because they was trying to talk about my profession. I'm an online trader.
If they ain't hate, what they say? If you ain't got haters, you ain't popping. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping.
Oh, God.
Are you a retail investor?
I mean, technically, I have no, yeah. People watch billions and swear out they know the markets.
So wait, you do day trading?
Yeah, I don't work. I just,
Shut up, your mama.
I don't. I don't know why nobody don't.
Please, ma'am.
I
Ma'am,
worked at
ma'am.
Walmart. For real, I worked at Walmart for a long time, and then, I hurt myself, and so I had to come on workman's comp. So I just been trading ever since. I got 3 computers sitting in front of me right now.
All right.
Yeah, she hurt that little neck nerves. Make when they sustain that head.
She played too much for nose on. I don't know what's going on with her.
Can I ask the question though? Somebody made. I don't know anything.
You can
about
ask the
this.
question
Your
after I get
question.
this out, because I've been backed up. So let me get it out.
Backed up.
I had an NFT.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me.
Compacted? Were you compacted?
I just been backed up. So let me just say this, Trent.
Okay. Wait. What?
You didn't know. Cut it out.
Oh.
Trent, just because you have a job doesn't mean that you have to come and dump on us and then leave. You just, once you say something, you don't even give somebody a chance to respond. So if in fact you can't give somebody a chance to respond, I don't think you should dump it. That's all. Go ahead, Spiritus.
Just the pushback.
There was a question about the article that I posted. I'm not sure if anybody saw. They have Ugandan elections tomorrow, and they had cut off the internet a few days in advance. And I think the same regime's been in power since '62, from what I was reading. But I was wondering if anybody had more info on what the opposition is like, or I just don't know. So, but if nobody knows, we can move on. I just thought it was interesting that the election is tomorrow.
They got Bobi Wine. That's pretty much all the opposition. There isn't much because the government has made it impossible to run. The country is ran by the president and his son, who is like the head of the defense forces. So that's about it.
Did you say Uganda?
Yeah.
Yeah, they said the
He's a bitch.
Starlink is down. They said the Starlink is down.
Yeah, so is all the other internet services that they shut down. They've done this before in past elections, actually. I mean,
Well,
the
what
guy
is that
goes out.
supposed to do? Like,
Well, it prevents information from going out to the rest of the world. Yes, yeah. Because, even though some of these regimes don't really give a fuck about what the rest of the world tells them, the optics still matter to them sometimes. Because, yeah. I mean, you have a vote where,
but what do
like,
you
the military.
What do you think they plan on doing with the information? Like, I don't. It'd be one thing, like, after the elections is over and you don't want that to come out, but in the midst of going to the elections, what do you think that they plan on doing that they want to hide?
Well, number one, you have police officers, literally, the presidential guard, going into the polling stations, literally doing the kind of things that you wouldn't want a serious guy to do. Or if that's not enough, beating members of the opposition. So the opposition would have like people that will be there to kind of witness vote counting and all of that, and the police would come and basically kick them out of it, even though that's part of like the electoral commission code of conduct, where each party will be represented when vote tallying is happening. Some pretty fucked up shit. Or they just beat the shit out of people too. There's a ton of videos around that if you really look into it.
It's voter tampering. Ain't this Mandani's home country? His people from, right? Wasn't he born?
You really don't like Family.
Hold on. Let me get it out. Let me get it out.
By way of Ghana.
By way of Uganda. No, I learned today that Mondani and Donald Trump text each other almost daily.
Yeah, that was reported yesterday. That's kind of insane to me. But I mean, good on him that he. Did you see what one of the things he texted him?
No, I didn't see that. I did not. All I heard was that. But let me finish my conspiracy theory.
Okay.
So Mondani is now in with Trump, and we know that Eli is Trump's boy, and Trump even shouted him out when Elon told me I was gonna win. He's great with computers. He's great with computers. This is your president, right? This is what he said. So again, my little conspiracy theory that these people have been compromised. Starlink is down. Mondani, Trump, big tech.
Divine. Divine. I really love you, brother, but you're all over the place.
Let me weigh in on this. So Divine, I think what's happening is
Wait,
Trump
hold on.
Okay. I think Trump is purposely keeping a relationship with him because at some point there's going to be something he needs from him, right? It might be helping out with some real estate something. It might be someone needs to get a contract or whatever it is, right? And he basically is just keeping a relationship open for that day. And Mamdani, the reality is, he'll need federal dollars, he'll need something. So they basically are just using each other and playing nice, but they're both sophisticated enough to just not come out and say what their need is, but just do the niceties for when the rainy day comes so they can get what they need.
Let me just add to that too. Trump obviously has a lot of real estate investments in New York, but also Steve Witkoff has a lot of real estate investments in New York, not to mention other friends of Trump.
Correct.
So for all of them, for New York to suffer, they will suffer. So Mamdani's going to use that leverage, and they're both going to kind of, work off of each other.
Correct.
And I'm personally fine with it because I want New York to do well. So whatever.
If you don't mind if I give you some breaking news.
Man, Trent, you just saw a bunch of Twitter posts. That's just what it is. There hasn't been any confirmed reporting of explosions. Come on, bro.
So, First Lady, how long does he have to stay in the room after he gives his news?
What the fuck? Yo, Mama, you were talking about the contents of the text. Can you tell us about it, please?
I was just gonna say something to what Devon mentioned about the texting. So yesterday in Axios, there was an article about this, and one of the things I thought was so funny is he apparently said to him at the White House meeting, "You're even better looking in person than you are on TV." Like Trump is so obsessed with the look. Like I know a lot. It's not just him. I mean, I know. That's crazy.
If you don't mind it, there are reports. Again, these are unconfirmed reports. Z is right. There are unconfirmed reports of explosions of Tehran. But what we can confirm is multiple airliners are now in holding patterns and not entering Iran. A flight from Moscow was just diverted that was headed into Tehran. So basically, there's nobody going into the airspace. Unconfirmed that yes, they're saying that there's explosion in Tehran. Could have been anything, but it leads to believe that there could be something going on. I would watch it very closely.
Trent, for reporting from Signal. Thank you.
Don't say no. I don't. I actually don't think that this was. I actually think that this report is in error. I'm just telling you that there's a report out there. Because the reason why I say the report is in error, because typically, if there's an explosion, if there's an actual strike, you're going to have to pull. There are some sources on the ground, and you'll have pictures by now. Usually within 5 minutes, you'll have something. So because there's not pictures yet, I don't think it's a real thing. But they're on full height and alert. These aircraft though are in holding patterns. You can see that on the flight radar. They are not going into.
What?
Quinn, you coming up, or you just pressed that button by mistake? Y'all just like saying push. I know it irritates the hell out of me. That's all. I know. Y'all just like it. Y'all just like to ruffle my feathers.
Funny one. That was a funny.
I don't like it.
I'm saying take that. Hit it again.
Hit it again.
They think I'm crazy with my conspiracy theory. That's okay. But I do agree with what CEO said. Keep your enemies close, like they say. I just find it really weird that Mondami and Trump are buddy, chum, some kind of weird romance going on there. Hey, if he can get something for New York out of this president by maintaining a relationship with him, hey, have that.
Why is that weird? Why is that weird?
I'm also just kind of like, what's buddy or bromancy about it?
I mean, the only thing that's romancy about it is you look better in person than on TV. That's what's romancy about it. But
who wrote that? Who wrote that?
Donald Trump reportedly said that in their meeting.
Oh, okay.
So
it's a one-way bromance from Trump?
Well,
I mean, romance. I'm just kind of like trying to figure.
Well, that's actually, you know what? Black Freedom actually has an interesting point. If you really think about it, right? That happened, and then also, the reporter said something about like him calling Trump a socialist, and Trump was like, "It's okay, you can say it, it's fine." So Trump is being a lot nicer to Mamdani than Mamdani's being to Trump. That actually is a fair point that Black Freedom is.
Yeah, because when Mondani was running, he was like, you guys are you are electing a communist to be the mayor of New York, and we can't have this. And then he won. And, like people say, Trump, I guess he likes winners, even if they're communists. And we know Mondani's not a communist. And I don't hate the man's spirit. I'm wary of the leadership for our city. This is a big city. You have to cater to the businesses that are in this city. We need housing. We need a lot of things. And again, when we went through his agenda point by point, he has what they say, champagne dreams and beer money. I don't see any PACs forming around Mondani saying, yeah, we support all of your endeavors and we have a plan. He has wants and he has made promises with no plan of how these things are going to happen for New York City. I don't hear anything about free buses anymore. That was a thing. I have not heard much about the community supermarkets. That was a thing. All I'm hearing is, he moved into Gracie Mansion. He's been to the White House, and he's exchanging text messages with Donald Trump. So, give me the news. What's the news?
Okay. So, just like, for example, I'm not going to give you the whole news, but for example, Mamdani is eliminating or streamlining and lowering fees for a lot of small businesses. So essentially cutting a lot of red tape for small businesses and reducing fees so it's easier for them to operate in the city. So
also the universal, the child care.
Yeah, that's with Hochul, which she announced at her State of the State as well, along with other things.
So you got to give it at least a second. I mean, the man is in. He got in there, but he can't do.
I literally just said time will tell. People say a lot. These are all words right now.
No, they're not all words. He's backed up. What are the things he already said he was going to do?
Did it happen
He's
yet,
backed up
sir?
too? Got it.
Did it happen? It didn't happen yet. It's words.
They put it into effect.
No, nothing's in effect yet.
We can't do a microwave mayorship. We can't do it.
I said time will tell.
Right, Divine. But if he's saying backing it and Hochul's backing it, generally that's a good sign that it's gonna happen. Versus like all the other stuff that might have been just talk. Like that's the thing.
Yeah, I want it to happen. I'm not saying it won't happen. I want it to happen. I said it. I'll say it again. Time will tell. People say a lot of things. We all say a lot of things. Words are wind. I believe it when I see it. Am I wrong for feeling this way? People say a lot of things.
14 days. He's been mayor for 14 days. These are wild expectations. I'm sorry. But 14 days.
He's making wild promises.
What do you want him to say, Divine? Like, how did you want him to run? Be like, I might, could have, would have, might not, I might, could have, did. Like, that's shaky.
That's your opinion, and I have mine. Again, if we believe everything politicians say, we'd all be rich right now.
Right. What I'm asking you, what would you want him? How would you want him to run that would be satisfactory for you?
He's just another politician, bro. Like, let's keep it a buck. I mean, you guys, we heard people and their frustrations with the Democratic Party. I just do not have high expectations because we have another Democratic mayor running our city. And I'm sure you're of age. We remember we have had several Republican mayors here in New York City that have done great things for the city. That's all I'm saying. Is he going to just be another run-of-the-mill Democratic mayor of our city, or is he really going to make something happen? Time will tell.
Time out. Can we just level set?
Let me just say this. I don't have great expectations, and I'll land with that.
Can we just level set real quick?
Divine. That's all.
Just level set real quick. I just want to level set real quick. So I thought the concern was about, there being some plot between Trump and Mondani. Now we just turned into a whole thing about what he ain't gonna do for the city. Like, was this just
Y'all like taking people's words and twisting them. I didn't say what he ain't gonna do for the city. I said we see. Like y'all just want to fight. Y'all just want to fight. Y'all just want to fight.
No, we're pushing back on your narrative, man.
Y'all just want to fight. It's cool.
Divine, we're pushing back on your narrative. That's all.
You call it
no, y'all want to fight.
So you're talking about twisting words.
You're talking spicy, Divine.
Mischaracterizing things. You call it texting, which wasn't a text.
a bromance.
Who got him talking spicy?
I said that, Arthur.
I'm talking truth, brother.
Arthur, hold tight real quick. So all I'm saying is this. Listen, I understand you may have a thing against, the mayor. You may. Who knows, right?
I don't have a thing against the mayor. I don't.
I feel you.
Why do you have to lead with trying to tell me what I'm saying and how I feel?
Divine,
Can't lead like that. Say what you're gonna say.
Divine, you called the New York mayor texting the president a bromance, and then you came up with a conspiracy theory, and now you're talking about what he ain't gonna do for the city. I'm sorry, but I think it's a reasonable inference to think that you have something against the mayor.
Keep saying, who is this guy? Who is that? I'm driving. Who's talking?
Come on now, man.
Oh,
come on
right,
now.
Brother, you got it. You know what?
You ain't got a lot of kick. You ain't got a lot of kick. Everybody know that.
Okay, you right, Black Freedom. I'm going over. You right.
Black Freedom, the conspiracy theory gets worse because he goes from Mamdani to Stalin to his connection to Uganda. He was all over the place.
I support it. I mean, the discourse, the back and forth. It's fun. I mean, I like the fact that Mamdani's banning motorcycles, so that's going to be great.
Rise out of me, it's all good. Fuck Mamdani.
Oh, are you? Okay.
No, so all I'm saying is I just feel like that was kind of like a leap, and there were some conclusions you made that were kind of.
Do you live in
that were kind of surprising? So your conspiracy.
Do you live in the 5 boroughs, Black Freedom?
No, I don't. I don't know how that's.
I was going to have a conversation with you, brother, respectfully.
I understand. So anyway, leaving that point aside, just quickly, you drew conclusions about the president texting with the mayor of New York, right? And I just think that it's reasonable to conclude that you don't believe that Mamdani is going to come through with what he promised, which is fair, but we don't have to pretend as if you don't have a position against the mayor, which I think it's clear that you do. And I think rather than pretending that you don't, I think it's just better to lean into that versus just being like, oh, we'll see. Because, creating a conspiracy theory simply because the mayor's texting the president is kind of wild.
The whole Uganda thing was a joke, first off. I'll say that. Conspiracy theories, no. I don't trust Mamdani. I don't have faith in Mamdani. I think he's over-promising and he is going to underperform. This is my opinion, and we'll see what happens.
What is there that's giving you reason for pause?
Hold on. You're not from here. You don't know how the city runs. You have city councils. You have borough presidents. You have a lot of people that you need to appease to make things happen. Why y'all over talking me? Go on mute. Let me finish. Every time I talk, you gotta jump on mic. Go on mute. Damn. Go on mute. Every time I got something to say. Every time I got say, you got something to say.
That's because the daftness needs to go on mute, but it won't.
What? I can't even hear you, bro. You know what?
Wait, Divine, who's not from here? Who's not from here?
Beautiful, kind, loving.
I gotta go pick up food for my baby. Y'all got.
No, you're thoughtful. You are kind-hearted. You are long-suffering. And you are a wonderful wife and mother. I really do love you. Thank you for everything.
Brother, do you know you're on mic?
Oh God, no.
Johnny. Yo, that was great.
honest, you should have just let him keep going.
No, I'd have too much respect for him.
I mean, there were lessons there for a lot of men on this app.
I mean, y'all can take notes. That's how he's talking to his AI wife. Just need to be saying as husbands to your real wives.
Oh, wait. Oh, can we get the transcript of that? I totally.
Oh, I recorded it for you.
You don't.
It was too good.
It didn't happen. Move on.
Yo, Otis be running y'all niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Otis has loyalty. That's a word you don't.
For the Negroes.
Actions speak louder than
Those
words.
are the ones that
Some
really
of us
don't want to
do.
be concrete. Those
Some
ones
of us
really don't.
do. You just
So what-
talk. You don't do.
Yeah,
You
so
talk.
if he assumes the role of a Negro leader, then he needs to also take some leadership, Negro leadership training courses, which he doesn't want to do because he wants to do it his way all the time. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Concrete, just say that you're in love with me and you're mad.
Yo, pause, man. Yo, son.
Are we back to the point where Democrats should stop promising stuff, as I've said?
Exactly.
When Republicans promise stuff, they get away with it, but when Democrats promise stuff, if they don't get it all, they get
Underperforming.
punished for it. I mean, Devon, you suggested you wanted a Republican mayor. That was
I did not suggest it. I said that New York has done well under Republican mayors. That's all that I said.
They did? When?
We had Bloomberg. We had, don't put Giuliani in there. I'll say Bloomberg.
He voted himself a third term. You know what? We don't go for that. Divine, that was not a good look. Let's not act like he did all great by us. To put yourself back in office and then backstab the assembly after that? Nah, wasn't a good look.
New York City Council helped with that too.
That's what I'm saying. And he pulled the rug out from under them afterwards.
Who was before Adams? What was his name?
De Blasio.
Blasio.
The worst. The absolute worst. And y'all gotta admit it. The
Worse than
fucking
Bloomberg?
worst.
What made him worse, Divine? By what metric are you using?
By one, the police hated his ass. You can't have a mayor that the police don't support in the biggest city in the country.
Crime went down every year under his term.
Right.
Under de Blasio?
Yeah.
Fuck de Blasio.
So again, what metric are you using to say that de Blasio was worse
His wife
than
stole
Bloomberg?
millions. I didn't say shit.
Don't
She stole millions.
give a real actual metric that says Bloomberg was better than de Blasio.
New trains.
What new train?
We got mad new trains under Bloomberg.
Hold on.
The shiny train.
Divine, I'm going to help you out.
Go ahead.
Under Bloomberg, we got the 311 system, and we also got cell phone reception in the subway, on those subway platforms.
Ooh, yeah, we
So
go.
shout out.
There we
go. That's the initiative.
That's a good one. Yo, Divine, you realize that subway line has been in works for decades. Had nothing to do with Bloomberg. Pick another one.
Housing. Housing under Bloomberg.
Well, a lot of Bloomberg and de Blasio, in the serve of Bloomberg, did a lot of affordable housing starts. De Blasio did as well, and Adams did as well, to be fair. But we need to do a lot more. But to be fair, a lot of them did a lot of that affordable housing stuff. A lot of de Blasio stuff has been coming to market
No way.
now and over the last couple of years. So
There's no way.
there's that as well.
Jobs.
Huh?
Jobs,
I mean, I can look
jobs,
at
jobs.
Make a look. I mean, New York has been getting better. They're all building off of each other. You know.
Okay. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna die on this hill. Y'all feel we do better with Democratic mayors? I could be wrong, and I'll admit it.
I mean, you may be right. We didn't have a garbage strike under Mayor Lindsay. You're right. I don't want to go all the way back. It's okay. I wasn't here.
The hill you died on is the one that says your mayor has to get along with your YPD because that's the priority.
It's true the police didn't like him. They turned his back on de Blasio, which I thought was kind of weak.
No, who gives a shit? The man was elected.
Exactly. No, I don't give a shit. I think it's weak. The police are a bunch of fucking thugs in the city. But whatever. I mean, just remember, Giuliani would have been ran out of town if he didn't get the gift of 9/11 to exploit in his, final year of his
I didn't put him in there. I was not pleased on a Giuliani. I actually got stopped and frisked for Giuliani.
I will give you this. Mayor LaGuardia, one of the greats, he was a Republican. So you're right. New York was great under Republican mayors, except Giuliani. And Bloomberg, I think, switched on his second term or something. I don't know. Anyway, shout out to Mayor LaGuardia.
What was Ed Koch? Was Koch a